All right, here we go. This is cheaper than therapy, and this is a safe space for all you former retail employees. Because I'm playing Supermarket Simulator, and I got some things to stream my feelings on this, but it's just... Listen, this game, I fell in love with it immediately. It seems very simple. You buy products, you buy shelves to put the products on, you sell the products, you got a cashier and you got stockers, and you're building a grocery store. You're going from like small bodega to like your own supermarket that's going to be multiple checkouts and whatnot. And I'm like, that'd be a fun afternoon, I'll play that. But what ended up happening is I get obsessed with organizing the back stock. And then it's like, I will make more money if I buy less things, so I need to make the perfect order. I'm so right. Okay, good. Nobody is here to be hearing these flubs. Fucking thank God. They'll never know. They'll never know that I'm unprofessional at this. They'll never know, okay, whatever. I worked at Kroger for 8 years, and I threw a Telzon gun at the head of my best friend. I worked a 30-hour shift one time, and I don't think I was properly freaking compensated, because I'd think that'd at least be quadruple time. I did not sleep. I went from one store to the other, back to my store, and then get this, on top of that, since I kept getting in trouble for overtime, I worked off the clock hundreds of hours. I don't know why I did any of that. There is some kind of void in me. Okay, I work so many departments, all right? First I got a job for Clicklist. Clicklist, that's the personal shopping, and this was brand new for this store, by the way. It wasn't even running when I got hired there. I was hired for the future Clicklist. That's where you get the gun and you do the shopping and the people pick it up, right? And I thought, hey, I like grocery shopping. I pay to go grocery shopping. So I'm gonna get paid to do shopping? That sounds sweet. I don't know. I guess I wasn't liked because I got banished to the cashier zone where I was all social anxiety ridden. I was terrified. But then by the end of it, I'm be real. I'm like, whatever, customers, who cares? Anyway, I did that. But most of the drama is really the grocery department, but I kind of do love it. I kind of love stocking the shelves. Oh, gee, it's annoying when I'm grocery shopping and I'm really excited to get garlic bread to serve with pasta. And, oh no, the garlic bread is empty. My life will go on and whatnot, but it's like, damn, my evening is just ruined. And I said, I'm going to help my local community because I'm going to take it upon myself as frozen department to order so much garlic bread to make sure that it's always stocked and everyone can always have garlic bread with their spaghetti. I somehow justified in my sick head that it was my duty to keep people in my small town fed. I don't know what the hell was wrong with me. I needed to have the best conditioning. Conditioning is where you pull everything in a store forward and make it look flush and beautiful. I had to have the best for my department. This is what I was mostly working off the clock for because I wanted the managers. I'm so weird, like I would imposter syndrome, never take credit for nothing. I wanted no one to talk to me ever. Especially not managers, but for some reason I needed them to walk in and see the most perfect fucking shelf. I think I got low self-esteem issues, dude. Like, I threw it all in yogurt. What is wrong with me? Anywho, there's this game now called Supermarket Simulator, and I get to pay to do those things now. But I don't have to actually, like, go to the store, and there's no coworkers here. I'm in charge. That's pretty rad. Here's the self-checkouts. Self-checkouts is where elderly customers love to go to say, oh my gosh. Oh no, that'd be too polite. They do like the finger snapping at you like you're a dog. It's one of the most degrading things in the world. They'll be like, ma'am, you're gonna help me. You're gonna help me and you're gonna, yeah, there's no joke. They're at UScan, but I've had elderly customers make me scan things for them. And they give it because the, like, they're spending money here, so they shouldn't have to work here. You know, and from the brain of an old person, I kind of get it, but it's like, no one made you use the UScan line. But I'd do it for them, though. I don't mind them. Like I said, I get it. They're old. Oh, who the fuck's over there? Just gonna stand on the cash register while I say that. Oh, sorry, but yeah, people get rude at UScans. They're like screaming at them anytime they beep, and I'm just thinking, man, I know it's annoying, but it's just a damn robot. And you know what's great about UScans? They don't call in. So what do you think more cashiers are going to do? They won't exist no matter what. Yeah, cool. cool, your local Walmart will hire 20 more people that are like not going to show up the very first week of work, going to call in 7 times and get fired anyway. Who cares? Uscan's not going to do that for you. And this is the part of this where, you know, I've admitted that I'm a Kroger user, but I'm not always on the employee side in most matters. Some people suck. To be honest, if you work, I'm glad I didn't work pickup. Oh man, when I was like backup dairy and when I was frozen department head, when they would have me work Clicklist, I'd be like, oh, I was exiled. I wasn't good enough for you before, but now you need me and I gotta, yeah, you know, I can't just be like, whatever. Let me work 8 hours and clock out. No. I've got to have the perfect order done in the perfect rate. And I made sure to log in with my own ID. So when they print out the little thing, my name would be on top. And I'd be like, hey guys, look at that. I'm not even in your department and I'm better than you. What is wrong with me? Not everybody hated me, I swear. But I'm gonna be real. They only used me because they knew if I was in their department, it would be like the greatest thing ever. And I've been told I should do this streaming thing because sometimes I'm somewhat entertaining. Me and my friend will be stalking, like coworker, we'll just be stalking dairy in the middle of the store, middle of the day, customers are everywhere. And we'll be having like a philosophical question about, you know, what if... I think one of them was like, do you think the Civil War would have been avoided if like Lincoln had been like, you know what, succeed, but here's the thing, succeed southern states, but you know, like if you get into trouble, you're on your own now, like you're a big boy now, you're all on your own. And like maybe the South would have like felt guilted to go with the North because it'd be like, oh man, if we're on our own with like no allies and like China doesn't even know us, like things could be bad. I don't know what the fuck. But these are the conversations I would have at Kroger because when I was working day shift, like everybody else is making like $13 an hour because they got hired after COVID, but like you didn't get raises if you already worked there. So I, even as dairy backup, made like $9.25 an hour, where everybody else was $13.50 up, and I did the most work there. Now, you know what I should have done was just quit and like work somewhere else, like any self-respecting human being would. But I'm me, so I did not do that. Instead, well, I worked off the just. Okay, the point is, I want to play Grocery Store Simulator, and I would like to hear other people bitch about Kroger's. I want to see if there's any like-minded individuals here on the internet. And I'll probably have some things to say, and I probably won't be on their side. Alright, so this guy. This guy, his YouTube channel, he's got a lot of videos. Let me see if I can find him. Yeah, okay, LolCarlos. He's worked at Walmart, Kroger, Whole Foods. He's worked at a ton of places. He reviews things. He's been at Target. He does his orientation. I know he's been at TJ Maxx, and it's like, these are videos where he explains how he's a cart pusher. And I don't know what to think about his channel, to be perfectly honest, because he's only got 3.2 subscribers, way more than me, but like, is that enough to want to like do and leave? Is that enough to, you know, want to friggin' apply to a place and then quit after 2 weeks? And why are your managers letting you film your work? Like, God, I am such a friggin', you know, loser, I guess, compared to sub, because they're giving me money for a service, and I should just be grateful to be getting money in this cruel, savage world. I don't know why. So, like, I don't waste the company time. I don't like time theft. I think that shit's just wrong. Like, this is why, like, our generations get a bad rap for themselves, because a lot of people do take advantage of time theft, and because of that, no, let's be real, I mean, they're gonna screw us over on benefits and like cool things all the damn time because corporations are greedy. I'm not gonna defend them that far, but I'm just saying there's nothing with taking pride in your work no matter what you do. I don't argue I was any hero during COVID because I argue it was easy as hell because what truck did I have to put away on the shelf? Nothing came in. One time we had no milk and I just stood in the cooler doors with absolutely nothing to do because I had no product. I don't even think this was COVID. I think there was like 2 inches of snow outside, so everybody was freaking the hell out. There was no milk. Milk truck was super late. And people just stared at me through the cooler, and I'm like, this is the only time I time thefted, because like we spent the whole day cleaning, and then there was nothing else to do, and we didn't want Clicklist to know we had nothing else to do, because we don't want to help them, because they don't deserve us. So we ate ice cream in front of the customers as they camped out for milk. And I don't regret none of that. That was pretty funny, actually. Anyway, back to this guy. I can't imagine doing this because, I'm be real, yeah, I could have left Kroger and worked anywhere else, but I was like, but then I gotta do the orientation, then I gotta bring my birth certificate in so they can verify I live here, and then I gotta watch a stupid orientation video that's like, here's how lockout tagout works, even though never in my life have I ever seen lockout tagout used on anything. We did use an electric pallet jack when there was once a time where it'd electrocute your hands if you touched it, and like no one locked out tagged out that. They'd just be like, wear rubber gloves, we gotta get this truck out. Oh, my Kroger was a hoot. Anyway, I want to see what lolCarlos' experience at Kroger was. I really don't understand, though, why he's getting away with filming on the company time. But he says he quits. He doesn't get fired. I just want to judge this right away, but I'm, like, not going to because I don't know what this content's about.
What's up, you guys? It's Carlos, and right now I'm heading
Full screen. Here we go.
to Kroger's. It's going to be my first day working there, and it's currently 3:41 in the morning, and I took the 4 a.m. shift because I'm used to...
These are all of his own closed captions. He takes the time to close caption all these. It looks very professional. I appreciate it.
The shift already, and so I don't know what to expect going in right now. What I'm basically gonna do is just shop around the store and then bring the stuff that people ordered online into a room. I bag it and I head out and I go to the person's car and I just give them the stuff and just head back and do the same process all over again. So
for him being like a professional now at quitting and explaining these places, that was kind of a long-winded place to explain that. Way to explain that. He's a personal shopper. Clicklist / Kroger pickup, where you order what you want online, they get your order, they fulfill your order, you come to the parking lot, they put the order in your car. You don't have to do anything, you just gotta pay for it and show up. That's it. That's all he's doing. He's gonna get a hand scanner and he's gonna fucking scan shit and be like, oh, I'm doing the thing white women pay to do. Oh my gosh, everybody act like I'm a real I'm not a fan of Clicklist. I've made this clear. Let's watch this video.
right now I'm just looking for a piece of ham or bacon and I can't seem to find it somewhere here, and I am supposed to be looking for it really fast.
Bilingual captions. You needed bilingual for that.
That's because I am timed and I'm supposed to find it and be finished with it. And the one thing that's annoying me about this place so far is that they play so much copyrighted music that I can't just talk over it. And I really hate muting the video because my audio quality for my phone is not good. This mic is horrible, and that's why I hate talking and sounding like this.
But like, were you on the clock? Or do you go on break and you're like filming? Does like your management know? I don't know. I've just never felt the need to like make a documentary at work. That's a lie. That is an absolute lie. Me and my coworker on third shift grocery. I did third shift grocery the most. That was a 3-year stint. We were gonna get like GoPros so we could tell the tale of B. Anderson, this Harry Potter. Oh, no one will know B. Anderson from the fucking Matrix, this Harry Potter looking motherfucker. Oh god, sorry. But like, he was the coolest because he looked like someone that you'd want to shove in a locker, or like Scott the Woz. But like, he wasn't here to impress no one. He didn't want to work there. He wanted to be a gamer. He was meant to be a gamer, but his parents said, It's already bad enough that you live here with us, but like, at least get a job. I shouldn't be judging B. Anderson. That's exactly why I was working at Kroger. I was the same thing, but I didn't. I wanted to prove my self-worth and be good at my job, whatever. But B. Anderson. Now, B. Anderson made it clear. He's only here because his parents make him be here. He is only going to work his 8 hours, and he's going to take advantage of every minute of every break, every lunch. He's made this clear. He does not lie. And that is why I almost appreciate him more than any other coworker, because he made it clear that I, B. Anderson, do not want to be here, and I am going to only do the minimum. It would take him 6 hours to run 2 pallets of potato chips. The thing with potato chips is they come in big boxes. So the pallet is not that big. There's probably like 12 cases on there at the most. So 24 bags of chips. It took him 6 hours to open like 24 bags of chips, and we didn't even say anything about it because we knew that that was his thing. And because, I don't know, but anyway, I forgot where I was going, but B. Anderson joined Clicklist. It would get yelled at for his rate every day, and like, he would just shrug, and then the manager would walk away, and like, nothing would ever be done. I don't know how I got here, but...
So what I've noticed in Clicklist is that the item which is the most difficult to find is meat. The meat department is so goddamn difficult. I cannot seem to find the perfect meat or the perfect weight, or it has to be like a particular brand. It's got to be specific too, and it's just very, very annoying because the Kroger changes their item location like once a week. So there's a lot of downsides coming in for 4 a.m. Number one, you cannot take a
Wait,
break
hold
for 4
on.
hours.
We know he's quitting on the second week. I don't know if he's done a stint at Kroger before. It's weird to me that he'll like work 2 weeks at Walmart and then like he'll work at Sam's Club, which is owned by Walmart. We were told in Kroger, and I don't know if this is true, that if you quit without 2 weeks notice or got fired, you go on some kind of blacklist, and Kroger will always know you were the bad employee and you can never work there again. I don't know. I didn't put notice in. I literally, like Martin Luther, pinned to my manager's door, I quit. Anyway, what's most important about this is that I made it clear. I do not work there anymore. I said I quit. After many years of me plotting how I'd quit, I thought I'm going to grab all the birdseed out of pet department. I'm going to slice the bag open, and I'm going to spill it on the parking lot, and there's going to be a lot of sparrows in the parking lot that day, and everyone's going to be inconvenienced and mad. And that's how I'll quit. But I didn't do that. I just put a note on the door that said I quit. I forgot how I got here again, but... Okay, so he works at all these multiple places. He's only been here 2 weeks, but he can say, oh, Kroger moves all this stuff around. They do shelf resets, where it's like... But you know that ahead of time, because you'll usually get the new products, much like in Grocery Store Simulator. You'll have the new products before you put them on the shelf. The shelf reset people come in like, and usually it stays into the same area. So I just don't know how this person's made this judgment in just 2 weeks.
Until 8 o'clock, that's where the store opens, and that's where a lot of people come in for Clicklist. When I'm done with all the items,
Clicklist, yes.
Now I gotta stage it, and staging is basically just putting it in the refrigerator, scanning it, and boom, you're done. And I'm
explain that well
right now. Teehee. I'm almost done with this batch. Now I gotta look for a bag of chips and then look for this Coke, a 24 pack, which I cannot seem to find. So right now I'm looking for this specific 24 count pack of Coke, and I cannot seem to find it on the floor. I literally am annoyed right now because...
Once again, I'm not at this Kroger, but I bet you that there's an end cap or a drop pallet somewhere with it. Because, like I said, this guy's going to have to suffer. We have end caps and we have pallets. Those are, the displays. Customers usually are going to go to the shelf first, so I don't care about displays. But what's nice is it's an extra place to have product, so when it's empty on the shelf, it's still somewhere. Clicklist refused. If, like, the gun says it's on the shelf and it's not on the shelf, they'd be like, we don't have this item. or get one of us to find it. And I'd be like, you moron, it's on an end cap. And they'd be like, where? And I'd be like, the one across from the taco shells. And they'd be like, where? So then I just wind up doing it myself, wasting more of my time. So hopefully there's not a pallet of 24 packs. Go, you're playing on your phone. Why am I being this way? This is ridiculous.
I've been searching for this motherfucker for like 5 or 6 minutes at this point.
Cussing on the floor. We've all done that.
I went to the back, they don't have it. I went to the front, they don't have it. They don't have it on the floor either. So yeah, it's kind of tricky and I'm wasting my time right now.
He looked. There, he looked. He's a good boy.
Man, this place fucking sucks balls. Ugly ass fucking break room too. I'm like,
Yeah, the usual condiments that probably should be refrigerated because they're open, just sitting on the damn table. And like, I don't even need to be there to know if they've been on the table for like 6 hours. The worst would be working third shift grocery. Like, they would sometimes have pizza, you know, for being good kids that showed up to work that day. But like, third shift never got anything because third shift are like house elves from freaking Harry Potter, just out of sight, out of mind. And they would just like leave their pizza boxes and pizza crust all over the place. And we're like, we're not cleaning it up because, you know, we didn't get no damn pizza. And then they like come in and like assume we should have picked it up. So they're like, we're not going to pick it. My fucking store was stupid, dude. Like, Kroger break rooms aren't the best.
quit this job. God damn it, I hate it so much. So now I'm looking for this one item. It says it's on the floor, but I guarantee you it's not. I don't know where it's at, but I can't find it. And it's annoying. So I got like 12 items left, and I should be done in the next 20 minutes. It shouldn't take that long, but this store is a mess, and the items aren't not even on the floor. I can't find them, but I have to look for them harder again. Before we start this section of the video, all I gotta say is I'm sorry for the AC that's blowing up ahead of me. I have no other place to record that looks nice or decent at my house. So what do I think about Kroger? Alright, so working at Kroger was one of the most terrible things I've ever done.
He didn't film any of the most terrible things after only 2 weeks. Wonder if he just tells management, like, oh, just like, I'm gonna do this one Clicklist order and, you know, record it, make a YouTube video, whatever. I'm gonna do a lot of cussing and bitch about the break room, but, you know, and they're okay. Because, like, I just couldn't imagine doing this at work. I don't know.
This year, literally the worst job I ever had. Oh my god, I only lasted 2 weeks.
Oh my god.
The reason why I lasted 2 weeks is because, number one, the shitty, terrible co-workers that you're working with. Number two, the management.
He ain't wrong. Like I said, retail would be, like, the greatest job forever if it wasn't for the 3 C's. Corporate, coworkers, and cunts. And by that, I mean your coworkers.
Horrible. Oh my gosh, atrocious. Number three.
Again, yeah, coworkers twice.
Mess, you see boxes everywhere. You see trash on the floor. It was just shit, man. Number four, I wasn't getting paid on time. Like, every single paycheck that I was receiving, I always get it late because
I actually don't buy it, because when you work for... Well, I mean, I will see people, like, on Kroger, Reddit, or whatever, be like, we're not getting paid, or I didn't get my W-2 yet, but... I don't know, it just seems like a lot of complaining, because, you know, corporate, that's what they do. They have accounting and payroll departments. They have whole departments. It's not like you're working for a mom-and-pop shop who, like, gambled your paycheck away. You're fine.
I don't know what's up with their system.
I believe they're bi-weekly pay.
Kept getting fucking lost, and I wouldn't really get...
Oh no, I got paid weekly. That was what I liked about Kroger.
Deposit, but the thing is, I had to wait for direct deposit 3 weeks to it to hit, and so for the last 3 weeks, I've been...
Not sponsored, but I used PayPal. It gets a routing number. If you get one of them PayPal prepaid cards, not even a PayPal account, because I don't think a regular PayPal account could do this, but like, I got paid 5 days early, but I feel like most of them type of things do. Them net spend cards or whatnot. Like, I don't know why I'm picking apart this guy's story. That's just, I don't believe it's the worst working experience in the damn world.
Getting paid by like physical checks. Even though those physical checks, the truck that comes in to deliver those checks, they would always get lost for some reason. How do my checks get lost? Apparently, our checks get delivered by FedEx, which FedEx, you know how FedEx is. Those motherfuckers are horrible at their jobs. But anyways, yeah, those factors made me leave the job because it was so shit, dude. Yeah, the pay is decent. Like, if you don't have any experience, this is your first job, then they're gonna pay you.
I can agree with that. Like I said, they were getting paid like $13.50.
Here is $12. Highest for like a regular employee with experience at other stores, you get paid $15. So
Oh, by the way, towards the end, I was making $20 an hour because I became a department head. And that was when I decided to quit. Quit for no reason. I quit because of Thanksgiving turkeys. I don't know. It was just time to go.
the lowest you'll get paid is 12. The highest you'll get paid is 16. The common pay rate, if you have experience, will be 15. So be aware of that, guys. Overall, it's a shit company. I do not recommend anyone working here. And anyways, that is my Kroger experience, and I am out.
See, I don't know. I don't know about this guy because he gave no examples, and it's like if you quit, it's not like you signed an NDA saying you wouldn't badmouth the company. Why don't you give examples? I'm giving examples of me being the crazy employee that was liability working off the clock. You just like said like this break room sucks and my coworkers suck. Like, so like I don't know about this content. Like it seems like a very interesting concept. Like this would be cool. This would be cool for, you know, people who want to maybe work at one of these places to look at or know what to say during an interview once they've seen a walkthrough on how you did the job. I don't know, but this just could have some use, and I don't know. I'm going to give you another video. Never worked at Walmart, but I want to know why he quit on his first day. It's only 3 minutes long.
Oh, I finally got a fucking job, and my God, I hate orientation. You know how long I was there? I came in at 9:56, and I left around, 5 o'clock. Oh my God, these people do not know what they're doing. But guess what? I finally got a job.
I don't know. I mostly remember this from like the Colossal is Crazy commentary video on J-Station. But like J-Station he was like one of the #1 content creators. He had like 10 million subscribers or something crazy, but they were all like 5-year-olds because he did a whole bunch of videos on cutting up dolls or whatnot. And they just love that. And like little boys love dolls getting cut up, I guess. But like he'd be like, oh my God, guys, every time anything happened, like that would all, he'd be like, and he did like those 3 a.m. videos where he'd be like, I'm at Burger King at 3 a.m. and be like, oh my God, guys, we're at the Burger King. Like,
God. Oh my freaking God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my freaking God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Guys, that is crazy. That's crazy.
this guy's kind of reminding me of that. Like, it's been hard on J-Station ever since he had to get a real job, I guess.
Sucks, man.
I don't, is it copyright music or like this bathroom looks pretty clean, all things considered. We didn't have anything like this nice at my Kroger.
This place sucks. Alright, so it's my first day on the job. I've been here since 4 a.m.
I don't know anything about foreign politics, but I heard that in Canada, like, there's, like, not enough jobs or whatever, and, like, it's hard to even get a minimum wage job. Wonder how, like, someone, like, if that's not true, maybe there is, like, a country with a situation like that where someone would be happy to have a job and, you know, get some income, and it's just not working, and they see this guy, he just gets a job for one day and it's like, this place sucks. This is my video on quitting on Walmart on the first day. You know, though, he seems to be enjoying life, so not too much hate.
And it's currently 7 o'clock, right? And my God, I hate it. I really do hate it. The amount of work you have to put in, and for the wage they're paying you, it doesn't add up. I have to cook, I have to do food, I have to do all this other shit for $14.
Oh, it's probably I'm a millennial. I'm going on that boomer age. It's like my first job was minimum wage at 7.25, and everybody be complaining about like 14 hours. It's probably fair for what the economy is. I don't know. I'm not a mathematician, but I'm just like it's not $7. It's twice $7. So it sounds like he's working in Delhi. I won't want to do that. I don't want to
And honestly, oh my god. And also, it's like a 25.
smelling a chicken grease.
And for $14, I don't know. Like, maybe it's because I slept at around 11 o'clock last night and I woke up around 3 o'clock. But, man, I'm so tired. Like, I don't know. And, like, my manager, he's not really talkative or friendly.
Oh, well, he doesn't sound like he's friendly, but God, I think I've had a couple managers where you'd be like, yo, I'm so tired. Can I just go home and we could redo this tomorrow? And they would honestly probably allow it because they're so desperate for staff. There was this one, the other store that I would help out because they had like no employees ever because they were in a rich neighborhood and like no one who lived there needed to work at Kroger. And like people would do this. They'd just be like, I don't want to be here anymore and walk out. And like the store couldn't do a damn thing about it. Dude, this guy would love it there.
He was like, he's more of a quiet type and he's new. And the thing is, everyone here, from the looks of it, my department, my team, they don't really like each other, you know? But whatever.
Oh man, I wanted more tea. I do love grocery store drama. It's like, well, because no one is ever actually going to confront each other. Because like then everybody would know, and it'd be the talk of the town for the day. And you definitely wouldn't want to do it on the sales floor. That wouldn't be great. So it's very passive aggressive warfare, especially since it's mostly. I think there's more women that work retail than men. More women in the grocery store when you consider the cashiers. A lot of females in management and like I'm just gonna say like you'll have that once a month period sync, especially when you're working up front and it ain't pretty. People get mean.
This place. It's like 7 a.m. right now. I'm taking my 15 and my god, I'm so exhausted, bro. And like the thing is, I don't know. I don't feel like the vibe isn't there. I'm not getting good energy vibes, and I don't know, man.
Because the vibes.
Honestly, I just might quit. Like, I really need a job right now, but
No, you don't. If you did, you would like keep one of these for longer than 2 days. Who are you kidding?
I don't think working here is worth it. Honestly, like, it's not really worth it, man. I don't know what to do, man. And
I really don't know what to think about this guy because I don't. Maybe I'm just not mean enough, but he does seem like, I don't know, dare I say, lazy and maybe no work ethic. Like maybe he's just not cut out.
I might quit, honestly. It's not even worth working here. Yeah, fuck it, man. Screw this. I quit. I literally quit.
Probably be a good video editor because he got all them subtitles and his videos look good. He could probably do something on YouTube. I guess this is what he's doing on YouTube. I just hate going through orientation.
It's not even my full shift. I have like 3 hours till I go home, but I just quit. I don't care if it's my first day. It's not worth working here at Walmart in the bakery / deli area. It is literally like running your own restaurant, getting paid $14. I cannot do this anymore.
You're not running a restaurant though, to be honest. You're cutting meat and you're throwing chicken in the fryer and then you put it on a hot thing and you got to do temperatures. Like, I get it. Like, and especially when you got to help customers and you're doing something in time, like deli seems quite hard. I'm not going to lie. But like, there's multiple of you and like, I think you'd actually make less working at a restaurant. You're like $14 to work at a restaurant, but it's not a restaurant. It's a grocery store. I'm not feeling the vibes.
Management here sucks. I don't know. I don't get the friendly vibes.
And Walmart, not friendly vibes. Go back.
So
I want one more LoCarlos video because, like, does he enjoy any of these jobs? Let's see, videos. Popular. Okay, 43 views, but I don't care about Target. I don't care about Crocs. He reviews Crocs, everybody. Patrick Starr. The harsh reality being a cart pusher. Now, I do admit I wouldn't want to be... I'm glad I wouldn't be a bagger. They're truly the slaves of the grocery store. They got to go out and get all the carts. Got to track down the carts that have been thrown in gutters somewhere. Gotta clean the bathroom, which is disgusting. I don't want to do that. And they get paid the least, and I think they should get paid the most, to be honest. I said it. Back in the baggers.
So I've been working at Sam's Club for like 3 months, you know.
Oh, 3 months? That's longer than the others.
I'm in here, I just go in here, stack the cards. But usually I try not to get robbed by the hobos. Our friend JoCarlos, he's one of our coworkers. He got...
Let's just say I'm a bit medicated. I like it. I do like him. If anyone's ever seen Trailer Park Boys, you got Corey and Trevor. This reminds me, like, if Trevor did, like, get a job, but, like, you know, the vibes weren't just there, like, so whenever Ricky's in jail, this is what he's doing. There's, like, a modern, you know, since Trailer Park Boys was, like, 1,000,000 seasons long, if this had been recent, like, this would be the new Corey or Trevor. I forgot their names, but, you know.
Got robbed by...
Getting robbed by hobos.
He got robbed by a hobo like twice, so it's pretty dangerous out here. One time when I went inside to take a piss, some customer just barged in there. They're like, "What are you doing?"
I don't know if there's any hobos listening, but like, just so you know, like I said, baggers get paid the less. Don't rob them if this is true. Hobos, leave the baggers alone. Go for the people who, you know, aren't wearing this and wear a clip-on tie and a friggin' name tag. Their managers, they probably usually don't have any money either. So, like, good luck with that, you know.
Doing? I'm like, I'm taking a piss, sir. Don't hurt me. And yeah, I had to get out because we just love our customers. So usually Sam doesn't pay me enough, so I have to wait from paycheck to paycheck.
Maybe this guy's from California. I don't know where he is, but like the baggers when I worked at Kroger were making like $9.25, and they would get capped out like at $10.15 or something crazy. I don't know, but some people that would love to make $15 an hour, I'm sure.
Take right, because I lived through that, and so sometimes in the carts I just find food and I have to fucking eat it because I'm starving, man. Like, what else am I supposed to?
I don't believe him. I don't know. I just don't know if anyone would do that
all day if I don't have any money until my paycheck comes, you know. I just eat it, and that's it.
It seems like he has a real hard time getting paid, dude. He's been there for 3 months, so we've got to eat food out of the carts. I don't know, John.
How are you feeling on this sunny day on Saturday, Bruce? What about you, Mara? You don't want to be on camera.
Watch out, everybody. The hobos might be out there.
Look at Gob over there pushing carts like a real man.
There's a lot of action out in the parking lot. Usually you'll have like the one person, like you'll be bagging groceries inside, and then like every hour on the hour there'll be like a guard shift and one person will have to go out there wearing their yellow vest, risking their lives, but it's probably just me. I'm just a pussy when it comes to parking lots. I don't trust anybody backing out nowhere.
Good.
Respect the baggers. They risk their lives.
Good. Go. Go.
Day in the life at Sam's Club. Exciting. What? Okay. We're safe here.
Other one, I'm pretty sure he got ran over or some shit. Oh, I thought you...
Wow, called out. Bruce.
Go finish my PBO. Mine as well. We already got enough people, right? Where's the god?
Sagat? He's with us.
I've been eating.
CBL. Yeah, I really did, you know, they're complaining, but I really hated having to always be like, oh, you need to go do this orientation. It was called Fresh Start at Kroger. We got these little zebra guns that replace the Telzon guns. You use them for pickup. You scan things with them. You can price check inventory. Well, everything, basically. But everybody was required to do this thing called Fresh Start every day. And you'd click on this little tomato icon app and it'd be like, instead of anybody training anybody ever, we're just going to make them take a quiz every day, and then they will learn how to be a good employee. And like they tried to create like Flash mini games or something for a while. I don't know. I remember doing word searches, but like no one would do these because we wanted to do our job and then go home. No one wanted to do that. But the management would be like, well, I'll get a bonus if 30% of you get this done. And then we'd be like, we're still not going to do that. So then instead of them doing anything useful for the Kroger Corporation that day, they would come track us down, force the zebra gun in our hands, and make us do the fresh start in front of them. Customers be asking, like, where's the sugar at? And, like, a manager won't even let me. I'll look at the customer and be like, well, and she'd be like, no, you look at the zebra and you get this done. This is no joke. This happened. These people don't have this problem. They're just living cart life.
So you're... Oh, let me see. Let me see yours. Oh my god. You can see the line right there.
Getting tan out there.
That's a sign of hard work right there. Hard work, dedication, and blood and sweat. Hell yeah. That's a Sam's cart attendant way. Why?
What happened here?
Pushing carts.
What actually is that? Because it looks like, a whole bunch of liquor bottles. Did, like, someone, like, dump it in something and then leave the trash behind? Or, like... Because no one could have possibly drank that much and then, like, threw the bottles. I don't know. That's just an odd thing to find. I wouldn't imagine to find that in a shopping cart. I don't know.
No one's out here to help me out. Which, honestly, they can go fuck themselves. Sending help.
They can go fuck themselves. What do you mean you have no help? There were like 5 of you out there, unless you were all on break at the same time. No help.
Why?
Why?
Why, bro? Your baby girl closing today?
Yeah, she's close.
Damn.
I'm gonna miss it tonight.
What do you think about the view behind you? The Sam's Club view. I'm talking about behind you.
Oh, behind you, this one?
Yeah.
Bro, people just be...
So, like, I still don't know what to think of his channel, because it's obvious you're not, this is how this job works. Do you want to consider this? This is how this is more like, yo, this is my friend. How is that, son? This job sucks because I had to work today. Boo. Only we didn't have to work, but no mammal hibernation rights up in here.
Shut up.
People be drifting right there, and they have to send up the firefighters to clean that shit. That's just funny.
So we're picking up the trash. The lights are off, so we can get robbed easy.
I've worked fuel center, by the way. Let's just hope no one... I feel bad for any people who have to do that job and deal with the customers that are throwing, like, gasoline and friggin' milk jars that are gonna melt the plastic, obviously, or, reenacting that scene from Zoolander. Well, like, hopefully Zoolander would teach them not to do that. Nobody should be doing that. It's just a PSA. Gasoline belongs in the car or the gasoline pump. Nowhere else.
Easily. We got robbed twice before by a hobo, so it's a tough job out here. How do you
I'm medicated and this is my first stream, bear with me.
feel? What? You see, he's too excited because he's throwing out the trash. We love this shit. We love Sam's.
This is so exciting we had to subtitle it.
Y'all should come.
Hell yeah. $16 an hour now.
Woo! Peasant wages!
What the?
The Sam's Club in Dallas, Texas. Great.
1200 McGree.
So, Bruce, how do you feel about management here?
Southern management.
I was about to say, think if the management's gonna be good or bad. I don't know, y'all got it pretty good. You get to film videos in the parking lot. Y'all get to hang out. Usually you don't get to hang out with your buddies because you both got separate tasks.
Can't even hire people, man. They gotta get too many chances.
I say the management here is subpar. Literally, they send us
That's fair.
The back of the alley to throw away the trash. We almost got mugged right now.
How's come your camera's out for this, but it's never out for all the mugging and all the hobos? What is going on at this place you work? I don't know. Like I said, I lived in a small town, so I don't know. I'm probably judging, but seems like there's hobos on the loose.
It's scary out here. Like, the manager
Once again, why would you rob a bagger? Why would they have money on them?
for this place, I don't know, something's wrong with him. He has like a couple of head screws. Maybe he got dropped as a kid multiple times repeatedly. I don't know, man. Scary. Like, look at this. It's dark. I can't see. You can't fucking see.
See, man, they locked us out.
It does seem scary.
God damn.
Do it again.
That's happened to me. Good thing you have a doorbell. Okay. That was LolCarlos. Like if you like. Now, I've ranted on Clicklist already. You haven't played much Grocery Store Simulator, you see, because I was doing math. I have like a budget. And like, oh god, I turned this game straight up into freaking... Because I was obsessed with making the perfect order. For some reason, my fantasy, and I'm admitting that I'm crazy and none of this was okay. I said I want to run a pallet where every item goes up or my backstock is something that'll sell that day. So, you know, like a super fast mover. And just like I said, no backstock, no problems, simple. And all the holes are going to be filled. Basically what you try to do in Supermarket Simulator. Like, the store level at some point, like, really doesn't matter because it takes a bit to get some money, at least the way I've been playing. I don't know if anybody knows any hot strats for this game. It takes a while to get some money going. So, like, you can afford to lose a couple points when the customer's like, I can't find this item, whatever. But it really bothers me when the shelves start looking low. So, like, the perfect truck, the one that fills the holes, makes the store perfect, but I don't have to deal with any backstock because I don't want to load the shit in the cart and take it in the back room that's full of fucking bullshit and gives me goddamn anxiety. But anyway, I ranted on Clicklist. This guy's got a rant on Clicklist. This is a customer. This ain't an employee. This ain't no JoCarlos. This is an epic rant on Kroger's Clicklist and lazy people. So that's why I had to specify I think he's a customer because, like, I mean, this is what Third Shift did all night, every night on cigarette breaks. Epic rants on Kroger's Clicklist and all the lazy people.
What's going on, everybody?
What's going on, Chad? I can't tell if he's driving and reversing or, like, on the lookout for gang stalkers. Like, it almost sounds like he's gonna give us a hostage message or something.
You can tell by the title of this video, it's a rant. Now listen here.
Look here! Look, listen!
Yes.
I don't, before we even get started, I want to let everybody know there is going to be some foul language in this video.
Oh.
So if you don't want to...
There's been some foul language in this video.
This is your chance to jump ship, okay?
Gotta brace yourselves. Here it comes. This is an epic rant.
You're in a not safe for work environment, not safe for your children environment.
Get your children out of the room. That is how epic this rant's gonna be. Get them out.
You probably want to pause this and save it and we'll check it out later. Or if you don't like the...
I added it to my playlist, indeed. I didn't watch this video all the way through because I'm worried. He's got me worried.
You don't like the words of the cuss variation?
I can handle it.
Get the fuck out, okay? Because here's the situation. Listen here, Kroger people. Listen here.
Get him. Go. Go.
I'm talking about this new deal Kroger's got, okay? It's the Kroger Clicklist, you know? It's fucking, let's order your groceries online and come pick them up. Pick them up! Look here, I get it. This is not for anybody.
He gets it. Pick them up.
Elderly and has trouble getting around, or somebody that is truly disabled or, you know, physically limited to where they can't, you know, it's easier. This is not who I'm talking to, okay? The motherfuckers that I'm talking to are the people that are too lazy to go into Kroger and shop for your motherfucking groceries. That's the people I'm talking.
Now, he's talking about... Now, when I bitch about Clicklist, it's the employees. What he's bitching about is Clicklist customers, and this makes no damn sense to me. And he's not alone, because we would see the customer comments that people would like leave to get free fuel points and whatnot, and they would be like, we're sick of seeing these Clicklist carts around, even though those carts are like the exact same size as a shopping cart, just a bit taller. Like, Kroger made sure that was true so no one could bitch about it, but they do anyway. And they would call all the like customers lazy. And I'm thinking, oh, what, the smart people who don't need to waste like 2 hours of their life inside the store and usually don't have to pay extra for this service? Like, Clicklist honestly loses Kroger money. Because Kroger grocery stores, like, the reason they put like the eggs and the milk and the stuff on the other side of the store is so you get, if you just need milk and eggs, you're going to get lost and wind up buying 12 other things. If you're ordering online, you might just get the milk and the eggs. So it really doesn't benefit anybody. But it's really good because you're not gonna, like I said, you're not gonna spend money on extra bullshit. If some people have kids, I was an obnoxious child getting dragged into the grocery store. We all were, and now people our age have kids that are freaking acting assholes in the fucking grocery store, and no one wants to deal with it. You're just trying to find bread, but there's like 7 children running an aisle. Well, now that problem is eliminated because she can just pull up in her soccer mom car and get it all loaded up for her. And the benefit to someone like this who don't like that service is now there's less customers in the store. It's a win for everybody, so I don't understand this complaint, but I'll see what points he raises.
Talking about. Why are you so mad, Chad? Listen, Peter Griffin says it best. It grinds my gears, okay?
Now you know when Peter Griffin gets quoted. Points are being made.
I don't fucking understand it. Listen, we're in a society now where our phones do everything for us. They fucking do everything, wipe our ass for us. And we're probably not far from that.
Not without 2-factor authentication, I'll have you know.
There's probably going to be an app somehow where you get your ass wiped by your phone. I don't know how it's going to get happening, but I'm sure it will. That's beside the point. It's such a technologically advanced era, and I understand that. I'm on my phone all the time. But I also know that I'm still a human being, and there's other human beings around me. And I'm not a lazy motherfucker. I'm a big fat motherfucker, but I'm not lazy. I've never been lazy. You know, I don't mind parking in the back and walking a fucking half mile to get my damn... Oh, fuck! What ticked me off the other day is...
I wonder if he's actually angry or if he's doing it to have an epic rant. How many views did your epic rant get you? They said, I have no views, no subscribers, nothing, so I shouldn't be judging. I'm just genuinely curious. 3.5. Not bad.
I was going to get my groceries the correct way, and fucking every...
The correct way, the way the Bible says. Jesus, yeah, he like got all them loaves and freaking fish all passed out, but he didn't use no damn Clicklist. He went to the damn market like a decent person before he distributed them. Freaking pickup. That's just...
fucking aisle I was in. Every aisle I went down. I went up and down every aisle to see, like, oh, what do I want to get this? Do I want to get this? Is this got trans fat in it? How many calories are in this? Will this go straight to my hips? You know what I'm saying? I was going through, because I'm on a diet. Everybody knows that. Operation Slim Down motherfuckers. But I was just browsing. And I couldn't fucking browse. Because every aisle I went in was full of 1, 2, 3 employees picking groceries for motherfuckers that were too lazy.
I wouldn't get this angry about it, though, because I kind of get it. Sometimes I'll be at Meijer's and I'll feel like I'm the only customer there who's actually, like, buying groceries, because everybody seems to be... You'll have pickup. Like, actually, I'll see less pickup. I just can tell people are Instacarters when they're, like, running their car through, like, they're trying to run a race and have the cell phone out all the time. It's, like, obvious. And it's kind of weird, but, like... It's not that big of a deal. And like I said, they made the Clicklist carts the exact same size as a shopping cart. So if there's 3 of those in the aisle, let's say Clicklist doesn't exist, that'd be 3 customers in the aisle. Nothing changes.
Every aisle was like, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me.
Though, and I've been guilty of this, and there are some Clicklisters that, like, they care about their rate so much they don't give a fuck. Like, they will reach their arm right in front of a customer's face and just tear down boxes. And, like, they don't... Some of the teenagers won't even apologize. They got headphones in their ears. But like I said, doesn't matter because we have a union, so nobody can be fired. And like, if you fire someone, there's no chance you're going to hire someone to replace them. So you just let them wear their headphones. They can be rude to the customers. What they going to do? Go shop somewhere else. And a lot of towns, they only got like one choice anyway.
Can I get through here? Fat guy in a little coat coming through. Just to try to get some fucking tuna fish snack packs. You know, that's all I want. Some Starkiss, tuna and crackers. I mean, and then that took, so my shopping experience.
Honestly, I don't believe him. I don't believe that's all he bought. This has nothing to do with anything. I just feel like I'm being deceived.
It was very heavily irritating for that reason. But the bear was being poked, but I didn't say nothing to anybody. It's not the employee's fault. I totally get it. It's not your fault. You're just in my fucking way. But it's not your fault, though. You're in my way. And then the thing that really took me off is I saw several people. They've got their own own section of parking designed strictly for
The video's a bit
the
low.
Clicklist. Okay, which again, I get it. If you're handicapped, disabled, elderly, understand.
How about
if
that?
You're fucking lazy though, shoo on you. I saw several people.
I don't know how it could be low. Are you not hearing this man's passion? This epic rant? I'm gonna go back a little because, I don't... He might be a customer, but... Clicklist deserves a face like this. They need to put this man's face on the wall so they can all see what they've done wrong in life.
Shoo on you. I saw several people sitting in their fucking car while these
Because they're smart.
blessed Kroger employees were.
How dare you go through a fast food drive-thru and not walk in and be at the counter and be served, later, because I'm pretty sure drive-thru people get no, counter people get priority because those people are in their car. Fuck them. I don't know how it works, but you don't have to go in the store. They're smart.
Wheeling their groceries out, and they got out just fine. There wasn't nothing fucking wrong with them. They didn't have a limp. They didn't walk weird. They didn't have no handicap stickers on there. And I'm not talking. Stop with the laziness, dadgummit. We're so lazy as a society, it makes me fucking sick to my stomachs.
This video, in its defense, is 8 years old. Even older than that, because Clicklist was new when I worked at Kroger, when I first worked there. Instacart, I don't think was a thing yet. I wonder if this guy loses about Instacart. I don't know. It's just, we only got so much time on this planet, and it's already bad enough we waste it on, Sakurai, whatever his name is, Super Smash Brothers. We wasted our lives on that, and then we waste our lives watching the same show on Netflix 3 times. But, we don't have to add grocery shopping to it. We really don't. We're better than that as a society, everyone.
Stomachs is stomachs. It's just spelled stomachs. I just wanted to say it like that because it's a fucking free country and I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. Anyways, I'm angry, yeah. But you know what? I'm angry at lazy people, okay? I'm not angry at people that are disabled. I'm not angry at people that are physically limited, mentally limited. I understand that. God bless all of you. I love the fuck out of each and every one of y'all. But this isn't for y'all. This is for the motherfucking shoo.
The sad thing is, it's mostly the people that are shopping in the store that you wish would use Clicklist. Because it's either the people with 8 annoying children. People would let their children, actually ride on the bottom of the cart, where you'd put pop and whatnot. And my heart, I want to go be I want to be a little mama birdie and, swoop in and, save these children, but I can't because they're not mine. And I don't know it because when I see this, it's extremely dangerous. It is extremely dangerous because if someone's going down the aisle where someone's going across a crisscross, that could be really bad. 24 pack of water into the kid's head. I don't know. It just kind of scares me every time I see it. I want those people not in there. And elderly would benefit a lot from the Clicklist, but they will not use it. My grandmother still doesn't believe this service exists. Even when I told her that's what I was going to be doing at Kroger, she was like, that makes no sense and that's going to fail. I want to know what my food looks like before I bought it. She'll buy the rolls of hamburger that are super processed in the roll, but she needs to feel it with her hands before she buys it for some reason. And for some of these old people, like they go to the grocery store every day and like they have like a little social club and they all meet up and they dress nice to go there. Like this is their thing. These are the people, I guess, who are not the lazy ones. I don't know what point this guy's making. I don't know why he's angry. I'm just trying to figure out if he's really angry or, like I said, if he's just trying to make a rage video. It's a mystery.
Out there that think that they just, oh, they got a fucking iPhone and an Android now. Let's just let it do everything for us. People don't talk to anybody. You don't ever see people talking to each other anymore. People, oh, just text me, just Facebook me, motherfucker. Won't we talk to each other? Why don't we have a conversation over the phone? Conversation via FaceTime. I get that. That's at least face-to-face contact.
People, this is random, but I remember like 2007 people complaining about texting and not calling people anymore, and is this texting thing gonna keep up? And I'm like, texting is perfect because you can just get to the point. It's socially acceptable when you're texting, just get to the point, where when you call somebody you feel the need to be like, hey, how you doing, how's the kids, or saying I love you. Like text, you're like, could you go pick me up a bag of potatoes? Like, this is why, like, sometimes not everything needs to be on the damn phone. Like, people be having Discord convos. It's okay, boomer. This is also 8 years ago. These are very boomer 8 years ago complaints.
Or how about this? Conversation in real life. How about that?
No.
It still works in 2017. I do it every fucking day, I promise. I'm guilty just like everybody else is guilty. Use my phone a lot. But I know where to draw a line. There's a line in the sand you need to draw, and you need to fucking draw it. Otherwise, you're
There's something funny about that. You do need to draw a line in the sand with your iPhone. You gonna buy microtransactions or not? You gonna turn Siri on or not? But this is the line he's gonna draw.
You're tight-roping that shoe line. You are. This may be my most epic rant ever, and that's fine.
This is most epic one ever.
I just want to let everybody know, if you're too fucking lazy, or you're just a fucking shoe, go out and get your fucking groceries on your own, okay?
Do it.
And don't say
you won't.
You're running low on time. Go earlier. That's not an excuse to me. Because people like me are it's just fucking, you're clogging up the fucking grocery line, the grocery arm.
The only way, because you still got to buy groceries, and all of them have pickup services, Myers, Kroger's, Walmart. So the only way you can not be in the store is to be a Clicklist customer yourself. So what are you going to do? You're building up, like, if your people stay in the store, are you going to, like, have a civil war? You gonna start stealing people's hubcaps in the Clicklist parking lot? What are we doing?
Arteries. The grocery store arteries are clogged up because of y'all.
Grocery store arteries.
Making all these poor Kroger people do all this shit for you that you can come do yourself. Because you want to fucking, you don't want to go in there and buy your damn 7 cans of Manwich. So you got to get somebody to come in there and fucking do it for you and bring it out to you. It ain't good enough that they fucking go and get it. They got to wheel it out to your car too. Shoo on you and your mama. Okay? I'm done.
I've never heard shoo. Is he like insulting them? So angry about things getting delivered to a car. Like I said, I wonder what his moral stance on fast food is.
I'm over it. Clicklist, fucking shit list, what I call it. The Kroger shit list is what I call it.
Kroger shit list.
Okay?
Tell him.
Again,
get him.
Anybody that gets offended by this, it's your fault because you're fucking lazy. I'm not trying, I've already disclaimed this, and it's not going out to anybody that actually can use this the right way. If you're physically or mentally disabled, if you're elderly, this is
they won't use it.
I had to reiterate that again. This is for the people that think it's just fine. Let's just use our phones for everything. Let's not do anything on our own. Our kids' babysitters are now our tablets and phones. God bless they go climb a tree outside or something, or fucking play freeze tag, or Red Rover come over. You know, that's just a thing of the past now, I guess. You know, but fuck.
This is probably going to be me in 10 years. I don't think if that South Park scene where everybody's wearing like the VR helmets in the freaking playground instead of playing on swings is going to happen. But like, do they play Red Rover come over anymore? Who cares, though? I'm not a child. Fuck them.
That's fine. I get that, too. But I'm done. I'm done with this Clicklist shit, okay? I'm to the point where Smokey the Bear or Chatty the Bear is getting poked too many times. And I'm liable to start poking back, okay? And I'm not talking about the Facebook poking.
So he's not even complaining about Kroger on Facebook. He's not going to light up his local Kroger on Facebook. He's talking more than that. Wonder what he's going to do. It almost sounds like a terrorism video.
I'm liable to go off on somebody that's sitting in their car being lazy fucks. I probably won't because I love everybody, but I hate.
Yeah, I would hope you wouldn't. Your beef isn't even with Kroger. Your beef is with the people who use the service Kroger offers. Like, what?
I hate this situation right now. I hope this shit doesn't last, but I'm sure it will. It's just going to get worse.
This is pre-COVID.
So, my rant is over. That's 8 minutes long. Apologize for all the cussing, but I warned you. And
you were warned. It's fine.
Please like
we
and
were
share
warned.
This is a very, very
sharing it. I'm gonna put it in a video compilation later. That's what we're here for.
serious matter that needs to be discussed. And there's a cop behind me, and I don't even care if I get pulled over. I'm gonna finish this rant.
Dude, that'd be amazing. Officer be like, you know why I pulled you over? Sorry, officer, I need to finish this epic Kroger rant. See, there's a cop behind me. He got out of his car to come get me, the speeder. I'm not like one of those lazy Clicklist people that just sit in their car. And then it's like, wait, the officer did come to you. And he's like, damn, because like I really don't understand the logic this guy's working off of.
You know,
I don't know.
Stop it. Stop being lazy.
Stop it.
Stop being lazy. It's very, very easy. Very easy. Use your fucking thinker, okay? This right here, I got a big old noggin. There's a big old brain in it too, and I use it on a daily basis. It doesn't hurt that much to use it. I promise it doesn't. Just use it. Stop being lazy. Kroger Clicklist equals Kroger shit list for chatty. Stop clogging up the fucking grocery store arteries, okay? Make it easier for me to go and get my yogurt whips. My new.
Oh man, the You'll Play Mooses. I see. Okay, this guy's justified in everything.
Yogurt whips and my fucking P3 protein packs with the little deli meat.
You're a man. Why are you acting like a white woman who just went on a diet and you need everybody to know you? This is why you're so cranky. Getting used to less calories.
And the cheeses and the peanuts in it and shit. Hey, a player's trying to get thin in this motherfucker, okay? Just make it easier for me. Quit being a lazy sack of dog shit. I love the fuck out of y'all.
I'm gonna admit I've never heard that before, being called like a dog shit. Like, I don't hear dog shit that often, but it doesn't feel good, but then he loves me. I'm dog shit, but he loves me. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if he has any newer videos. We're doing Kroger. We're not gonna stay on him for long, but probably. I just want to see what he's up to now. I want to see how that diet went for him. He does, he gets, does horror movies. He's got 34K views on this. 3 hours. Not showing it to you because of screen weirdness, but like, he got 34K views 5 years ago for showing his complete horror movie collection, like being like one of the DVD users that open their VHS tapes and DVDs and don't say anything except he says stuff. He reviews movies and seems to have aged a bit. See what he's up to. This was 3 years ago. I don't know if he's got any. This music? Here he is. Got a beard going now.
How many times have I said fuck this first 2 minutes? I don't know. Who cares? What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Quiet Place 2 was really good. It was worth the wait, guys. It really was. You know, they kept pushing it back because the theaters were getting closed and some of them were opening. Some of them were going to HBO Max. It was just a whole ordeal with all of them. But
he seems to be doing fine. He's not screaming about Kroger anymore. Out and about.
Theaters is the line at the concession stand. I'm just trying to get a small popcorn, man. It's been 30 minutes. Good thing I got here early. Alrighty, we're back for a second day in a row.
You know, good thing the movie theaters won't make it so they deliver popcorn to you. You know, because I've I'll like either get a small popcorn and it'll all be gone by the time the trailer starts, or I'll get a medium popcorn and like middle of the movie I'll get a refill. I don't know. It's just like you don't want it to go cold. It's better at the beginning, and sometimes I wish I could get my popcorn in the middle of the movie. This guy would flip his fucking shit if they did popcorn delivery, bet. Okay, so next one coming up isn't anybody on camera. This is like a video essay. They hate Kroger. A rant video, parentheses rant video. I want to see what their feelings are, because I hate Kroger too, but I mean, I loved it enough to work off the clock like a crazy person.
Hello, this is Faceless Opinion, welcoming you back to another video. For today, I wanted to try something different compared to my other videos, where I talk about anime, or video games, or a one-off wrestling video. Instead, I'm going to talk about me, and my personal life, and the experiences I had. Guessing by the name of this video, expect this to be a bit of a rant against Kroger. Now, what is my beef with Kroger? I used to work there. I was there for over a year and some change, give or take. The only reason I worked there was because the pandemic happened and kinda derailed my original plans.
Pandemic derailed his plans, so he had to work at Kroger. I'm just keeping the lore straight. He didn't work there long, it seems. Well, I'd say a year is like 100 years at Kroger, so never mind.
Which led me to work a job that I really hated.
He really hated
Luckily
it.
for me, I found a new job, a better job, and I'm finally free from that dump of a store. Then I decided, you know what? Why not make a video about it? I had some interesting experiences there. I think it's worth sharing. So, here you go. My Kroger experience. Now, I'm going to apologize ahead of time if this video kind of seems like it's all over the place. I didn't write a script for this. Now,
You and me both.
where do I even begin? I feel like I will talk about management and how grossly incompetent they were. And
Get him. My manager, who after years of wanting to be a manager, is one of the rare few that worked his way from the bottom to being a management at his own store after he got trained for another. Then proceeded to just sit upstairs and watch MasterChef all day, every day. And he knew I was working off the clock too. That shit was no secret to anybody. They were either just scared of me and knew I was gonna lie and do it anyway and couldn't be stopped, or just, you know, don't slip and fall and injure yourself and be a liability, because I just want to watch MasterChef and not think about it. But I wonder why he thinks management's incompetent.
when I say they were incompetent, they couldn't find their own ass with both hands in a mirror. But I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Let me start at the beginning. When I first applied to Kroger, I originally applied to be a part of their Clicklist department, or Click and
Just
Go,
like me.
e-commerce, online shopper, whatever you want to call it. For me, it was Clicklist. Anyway, after finishing up the interview, the manager I was interviewing with told me that I was going to be a bagger. And I was like, what? No, I thought I was going to be on Clicklist. But he was all like, don't worry.
Same thing happened to me because I applied for e-commerce Clicklist and I got thrown to being a cashier, and I would have rather have been a bagger because I had social anxiety. It got better and I got more used to it and it was fine. I figured out how to sling product and bring up cigarettes. It was great. But bagger though, that's quite the downgrade.
Worry about it. You're going to be moved over there. We just want to give you a
That sounds rude, but we all do know there's a caste system, like, because it's fine. The baggers make the least amount of money. I don't agree with it. Like I said, I think they do a lot of work that a lot of people wouldn't want to do. Not like illegal immigrant argument, like actual, like I said, they're janitors. They got to go out in the heat to get carts. They got to go out in the snow to get carts. They got to bag things. My bagger got screamed at one time because no one explained to him not to put cans with bananas, and I was too busy ringing up coupons to pay attention. And, like, it was a bad day for him.
bit of familiarity, as he calls it. Guess what? I was never moved to Clicklist and spent my whole tenure at Kroger as a goddamn bagger. Honestly, as bad as it was, I consider it a blessing in disguise because their Clicklist department is a total disaster. Orders are always messed up, like 3 people there got demoted to front end. It was a real clown show. However,
Probably it would have to be their fault if they got demoted to front end or they're not getting along with somebody because, like I said, I'm sorry. This is They're complaining about Kroger, and I'm complaining about them complaining about Kroger. The irony is not lost on me. I just, like I said, therapy costs money, guys. And this is free. So we're doing this version. Let me talk about my shopping carts. They were bad at their jobs. That's why they got demoted to front end, because it's either that or Clicklist didn't have enough orders, so they would go to the front end so they can still get hours. It's one or the other. So his argument makes no sense to me, whatever argument. We're only 2 minutes in. I'm letting him cook.
The same
He hates it.
for management would only increase with time because all the petty small things that they did or allowed, it all built up. I hated how they did the schedule. For example, in my early months, some days I had to close, then the very next day I had to open. Closing time is at 11 at night, or in the case of baggers, 11:15. And opening time is at 7 in the morning.
I get it. Everybody's different. I'm different. I'm also weird, but if you're working over 8 hours, the 15 minutes is overtime. That's how it works at Kroger's. Anything over the 8 hours, 15 minutes isn't that long. It's $8. But to each their own. Some people want to be out on time and not waste their life. I get it.
Yeah, I'll let you do the math for that. And it happened multiple times. My sleep schedule was so screwed up from that. Then, when I became
We're only 2 minutes and 35 seconds in, and I don't think this is going to be an unbiased video essay. I'm just going to be real. I just have a feeling that this person their feelings might be a bit in the wrong and a bit biased. I don't know. Hot take.
exclusively morning shifts, the floor manager would still find ways to tick me off with the schedule. For example, giving me 4-hour shifts, 7 to 11. I had to get up early for literally nothing. Or having to work from...
You had to get up early because you were working 7 a.m. to 11. What do you mean for nothing? What's wrong?
7 to 2:45. I kid you not. I have had start and end times that end with something like 15 or 45. So
Actually, yeah, okay, I'll be on his side with this one. The front end, and because he's working the front end if he's a bagger, they do not give you a set schedule. They refuse. There's no you work 5 days a week, 9 to 5, none of that bullshit. They'll throw you wherever they need to throw you to rotate to let people have their days off and whatever, and your schedule won't be consistent. And if I'm working 2:30 to 11, I'm gonna stay up a little. But then I have to work at 7 a.m. It feels like you just got no time. And that does get disorienting. So, I jumped the gun on this guy a bit.
so often, it became a running joke with some people. Tell me, why can't I have a full 8 hours? Why do I have to work 7 3/4? That is so freaking retarded. I never had a quote-unquote...
Listen, I'm not virtue signaling. I don't know why I expected professionalism when we're complaining about Kroger and providing a rant video. The last guy gave us warnings that adult language was going to be used, sir, so I just wasn't expecting it from you. I don't know. Whatever.
normal schedule. But that is just one of the many things. The equipment we have to work with is junk. Nothing ever works. The registers always glitch out. Self-checkout is finicky. The men's restroom is always breaking.
Things are probably better now because it's the future, but when I worked UScan, I opened the bottom of self-checkout and it ran on Windows 98 and it was covered in dust. Usually when someone would work UScan, they would be on Facebook the whole time, but I would run truck and always be cleaning because, the more you do, if you make a schedule for yourself, this is a tip for if you hate your job. If you make a schedule for yourself and you schedule more things than you can accomplish, be I'm going to get all these things done at work today, time's going to fly by. Because you're trying to reach a goal. So anyway, the point is, no one else cleaned, only me, and I opened it. This was just Windows 98, just full of dust, and I was thinking all the times I use UScan, and it doesn't work, and it's error, and they gotta come and put a password in for no fucking reason, the most annoying thing ever. And I'm thinking, oh, It all makes sense now. So once again, he's not wrong.
Whether it's the stall, the sink, the paper towel dispenser, or the soap pump.
Yeah, the bathrooms
something is
are never
always
the best.
broken when I walk in there. The clock machine has been busted off the wall so many times, it isn't even funny, because Clicklist keeps crashing into the damn thing.
It's funny. Like, I don't know if the time clock could come off the wall that easy, but like... It's just something that I'm just thinking of a member of our Clicklist who like never looked where she was going, and I'm just surprised it's never happened. And it's just funny to think about a whole bunch of white women running into time clocks at Kroger's while shopping, of course.
The piping above the pharmacy broke and had to be shut down for days. Fun times, let me tell you that. You may be wondering, Faceless, that Kroger you've been working at sounds so ghetto. And the thing is, it isn't, because it is located between two nice neighborhoods, one of which has its own...
He's not wrong here either. Like I said, the store I had to help out with, it was in a rich neighborhood, so they had no employees and no one was maintaining it. It looked like crap. The shelves were always empty, but it was always busy because, like, I don't know, the deli sold broccoli soup or something. They were always there, but the store did look like shit. So once again, he's not wrong.
Of course. Yeah, we aren't ghetto. But if you say we are, I won't correct you. What else? Management was too accepting of people being late and not punishing them. Like there's this one bagger. Let's call him Shaggy.
It's like, you know, Caillou grounded videos is what's going on here. But you said, I don't agree with the way I worked at Kroger. I believe I wasted my life being the workhorse for a fucking shit corporation. I've learned my lesson. But we've all thought, like, fucking union, I wish we didn't have one. God, why can't anybody get fired around here? Like, you just get mad, like, that no one ever gets punished for anything. And then, well, I mean, I never got punished for anything because I did show up on time. So that meant, like, I was a reliable employee. So I could, like, literally kill someone and hide them in the freezer if I needed to. It didn't fucking matter. Anyway, I'm gonna let him, he's got points. I'm liking him.
Shaggy. Because he looks like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Got
This
him.
dude was always late. And I'm not talking about 15, 20 minutes. No, I'm talking about 2 hours every time. If this was any other place, your ass would be gone. But Kroger? Nope. Shaggy never got any type of trouble for it. Not to mention his excuse was always garbage. Like, zoinks, I forgot to set my alarm, Scoob.
I don't think he really said that. I don't know.
I remember one time I went to Kroger. I wasn't working, it was an off day. I came in to buy some stuff. Keep in mind, it was early in the morning too. The floor supervisor came up to me and was like, Faceless, even on your day off, you're on time. I'm like, Shaggy. The worst thing is, Shaggy wasn't the only one who likes to come in late. So many people come in late, like bare minimum 20 minutes. Even the floor manager, who oversees the front end, is always late. I can't even make this shit up. Theft was a common thing at my store. I mean, seriously. The number of times things got stolen, it's not even funny. And the thing is, it's always the same people. They know who it is. They always come back because they know for a fact that Kroger won't do a thing about it.
Man, no one wants to confront shoplifters because it's gonna be a whole thing and no one gets paid enough to do it. Like, if it happens enough, like, if it's seen enough, I'm sure that's when they start getting stop loss involved or what the hell ever. Who cares? This is the one part where I go anti-corporation. I definitely go anti-corporation. Like, fucking, it's just not worth it. Like, some people are unpredictable, and it's just going to cause stress and anxiety. So, fuck it. But fun fact, do you know, get Outdoor the Explorer for this one, what the most stolen item in grocery stores is? Is it iPhone chargers? Is it alcohol? Is it, maybe like, pharmacy item? Well, the answer is it's a pharmacy item, but to be more specific, extends, boner pills. Always. And aisle 13, I specifically remember that was a cereal aisle. That aisle was right in front of U-Scan, and that is actually where the most, evidence, empty boxes and whatnot of stolen items would wind up, because it was in front of U-Scan, so they would make sure that no employee was watching us, and it was easy to see the front end from there. And it'll be all boner pills. I'm stocking cereal, just empty extends things everywhere. It's no lie. Steal batteries a lot, too.
And we all have to do is smile and wave at them knowing that they're walking off with a whole bunch of stuff that they didn't pay for. That happened a lot self-checkout. Do the managers care about all the thefts happening? No!
Although there is one theft deterrent if this information's useful to anybody, and I know nobody cares. But you get on your phone and loudly call the cops. Like, you don't even need to call the cops. Just pretend you are. They'll think you are, and they'll abandon the shopping cart and just get in their car and go. Well, like, the one time I saw that done. I don't know, that's a strategy. Don't listen to me. What's-his-face said there are hobos out in the parking lot, so just survive out there. It's scary, guys.
In the least, they are more focused on forcing their cashiers to get customers to donate cakes and pies. I swear, we are forced to ask people if they are interested in donating to all these charities. Now, don't get me wrong, I have no...
He's not wrong. It's so annoying to have to be like, yo, do you want to donate money to the Cancer Foundation? And it's so weird that they're called the Cancer Foundation, because it's like, do you want to get money for the Cancer Foundation? It feels like we're pro-cancer, but I believe that is what they are called. And it's like, I just want to ring these groceries and get on with my life. Not everyone's required to be a good person. Life would be boring if everybody was good peoples, I guess. It'd be more peaceful, but more boring.
No issue.
Oh, there we go.
With donations. I think that is a good thing to donate to first responders, hospitals, and for school supplies. But the issue comes when we have to do it non-stop. Like one set of donations to another, with no break in between. Let me tell you, people get annoyed after a while. But the managers don't care. They're all just like, donations, donations, donations. I mean, if they care so much, why don't they hop on a register and start peddling out the donations? Or donate stuff themselves with their own money? But I think we know the reason why.
I bet you it's because they get, like, vacation packages or, like, some kind of, like, super cool present from the foundation if they raise enough money from... There's probably something stupid because... Like, Kroger wouldn't force management to freaking do charity that hard, I don't think. Otherwise, there wasn't something to benefit them.
It pissed me off. I got sick with you-know-what and was out for 2 weeks.
I know what.
Happened. They screwed me out of my relief pay. I never saw a cent of that money. I got sick while working there and I was never compensated for it. They also never gave me my last paycheck too, now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, if all those weren't enough of a reason...
I guess I'm the lucky one. I always got paid by Kroger. I've never had a late paycheck. Everybody seems to have the same complaints, though.
Why I can't stand Kroger, those jackal from managers, that should about do it. I feel like there will be comments saying that I should sue because I didn't get my money. Honestly, to me, it's not worth it. Wasn't paid much to begin with, and I'm not going through all that time and money and hassle for what? Validation? Vanity?
He doesn't need this vanity.
With that. Truth be told, I can end the video right here, but I'm not going to. I have a lot to say. I am bloodlusted right now, and
He's bloodlusted, let's go.
I'm gonna keep going, because all the stuff I just talked about is just what I experienced with the managers. We haven't gotten to the other stuff yet. I think we can agree that in retail, you're going to deal with some awful customers, especially if you work in a grocery store. Awful customers become reoccurring figures. One person who comes to mind when talking about awful customers would have to be this old man that has this jacked up looking scalp. He always had a band-aid on top of it, but I could always see that it was covered in scabs. But that's besides the point. He would come into the line.
What did this man do to deserve to be called out like this? Like... Once again, I was given some charitable thought, but I think we're about to be unbiased again. He's just like, this man, what was wrong with his face? I had to look at it. Disgusting.
Line, buy his couple items. I begin to open my bags, plastic bags. Then out of nowhere, he slaps my bag shut. I'm looking at him stunned. I just opened my bag again and was about to put his crap in there, and then he's just like, no! Getting attitude with me. Then I turn to the cashier, and he says that he wants paper. I put his shit in the paper bag and I toss it in there. I didn't give a crap. Later, I was told that guy treats all the baggers like crap, because we're supposed to ask what type of bag he wants to use. Yeah, no,
There's been more than one customer like this. And going back to being charitable, he ain't wrong.
we don't do that. We don't have to ask what type of bag you
This man's like the prophet. He's just saying it like it is about this fucking corporation. Go, 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 get him.
want to use. If you have a preference, then say it before we start putting it in there. If you don't want to use plastic, fine. If you want paper, fine. If you want to use your own personal bags, fine. Just say it. I am not clairvoyant. If I was, I wouldn't be doing this stupid job. I didn't have to deal with him for at least a few months. During that time, I forgot about the incident until he came into my line and got an attitude again. It wasn't as bad as the first time, but I was not content. That guy made me want to go grab a big tub of Morton salt, rip off that Band-Aid, and pour the salt in the wound.
He's saying he wants to get one of the giant bags of salt that, you right there that you'd sell during wintertime. Gonna dump it in that man's wound. Get him.
But luckily for me, he didn't go down my lines anymore. Probably in his mind, I suck at my job.
Don't sell yourself short.
Which isn't true. Ask anybody I work with and they will tell you the opposite. I had another customer that I wanted nothing to do with. Every time I saw her,
This wouldn't be the White Bowser, would it? No, it couldn't be. Because he still works.
I was overwhelmed with anxiety. And I'm not an anxious person. It was an old lady in a scooter, and she would be dragging a shopping cart behind her, and she would always fill both the scooter and the cart to the max. The worst part of it is that she always wanted everything in paper, and I mean everything, including things that you don't need to put in bags, like 6-pack drinks, those big boxes that hold like 12 cups of ramen noodles, cat food. Then when you start putting stuff in there, she just starts complaining, "It's too heavy," or "Don't put it down there, I can't reach it."
He's not wrong. These people exist. They do this. They will fill them. Their handicap, whatever. Who cares? I'm not judging. I don't care enough to pretend to know why you're in the scooter. As long as you're not like a 12-year-old that ran rampant in the Kroger one night on third shift, knocking into wine displays. As long as you're not that, I don't care. But like, they load it all. You can't put that shit in paper bags. It's fucking impossible. Them things rip their shit.
And I'm thinking to myself, lady, the scooter and the shopping cart are full. I got 6 more bags of stuff that needs to go in the undercarriage. Then when everything is done, she rides off dragging that monstrosity and loads it into her truck by herself. People will be like, why don't you go and help her and load all that stuff? The answer to that question is, she doesn't want any help. She will ignore the question or say, I can do it myself. Then rides off like no one likes her because she's so incredibly difficult to deal with. Normally, I'm the type of person who will not demand tips from anybody, but with all the hoops that we have to go through for one order, a tip would be appreciated. Not required, but appreciated. Or at the very least say thank you, because she doesn't. Whenever I see her in the store, I will do anything in my power to avoid having to be the one to bag all that crap. I will spend 3 hours in the hot sun to avoid having to deal with her, even when I've been out there for 30 minutes already and I was about to head back in initially. Let that sink in. I am willing to risk heat stroke just to avoid having to deal with her. These are the levels I was prepared to go.
I got nothing to say, based. There's always been that person in our life, and if you've worked retail, that customer where you'd rather just die in the damn sun, fuck it.
Through. If you think that I'm overreacting, all I have to say is, if you were there and had to deal with it the same way I had to, you would be joining me in that parking lot too. All I'm saying, now, did I encounter any Karens when I was at Kroger? Yes, of course I did. Grocery stores are breeding grounds.
Here's the good shit. Let's go.
For Karens. But I'm only going to mention one because this is the one I remember
Ah, only
the most. There
one.
was this lady, and she got incredibly pissed off at the cashier that I was bagging for because, I kid you not, she did not get her 23 cents. For context, there was a coin shortage and we couldn't give people coins back if they paid with cash. In my personal opinion, I think that's a load of malarkey because I don't recall other places doing that, nor did I hear anything on the news or online.
He's not wrong. I didn't get that either. There was a coin shortage, apparently.
About there being a coin shortage, but for the sake of the story, let's go with it. She gets pissed, cussing up a storm, saying the cashier was an idiot, saying this, that, and everything else, textbook Karen behavior. This dude who was behind her in line said, "If I give you $1, will you shut up and go away?" That guy was cool. Anyway, someone from customer service comes and gives her the coins and she leaves. All of that for 23 cents. I wish I recorded that. It was crazy. Another thing that has to be crazy would be some of my coworkers.
That wasn't the most wild one I've ever heard, not gonna lie.
Because let me tell you, a lot of those people have issues. I got 4 that come to mind. I think a common stereotype that is often encountered is the creepy janitor. I came up with the best nickname for him, and people still use it to this day. One of my proudest moments at Kroger. What was the name? Well, to say the name, I kind of have to say his name, and I had a rule going into this that I would not name drop people, but it's not like I'm saying his full government name.
He's done better than me.
And I really do want to say the nickname. Screw it. I called him Biohazard Brad. How did I come up with that?
Thank you.
Back from break, and I was getting ready to do some work. Biohazard Brad comes up to me and gives me a fist bump, whatever, not a big deal. Then he talks to his supervisor, and keep in mind, I am within earshot of this. He says to her, "Hey, I'm still sneezing. Do you want me to stay outside?" The moment I heard that, I just started pumping hand sanitizer into my hands. And for the record, he never wears his face mask correctly. But things get worse. Fast forward to the end of my shift. I am at...
Guys, 3 years ago, okay, he wasn't wearing his mask correctly. I was a bad liberal. I knew to wear the damn mask. I knew to do it. I just, if no one was around, I took it off. I also wanted to breathe air, not gonna fucking lie. I wasn't the best with it, and I feel more like it was about the effort, Let's be honest with ourselves. It's more about the effort. Okay, where were we at? Terrible customers. Start at 9:41. We'll jump right to coworkers. Get the tea. Hot goss.
I am at self-checkout, talking to some people. Biohazard Brad comes up from behind, pokes me in the back, then fist bumps me without giving me any warning. One of the people who works at self-checkout hands me the sanitizer, and I start pumping, cleaning my hands, and rubbing some on my back for good measure, during which I said, "Goddamn Biohazard Brad, we don't need another pathogen running around." Thus, the name was coined. Whenever he did something gross...
Okay, he didn't wear his mask right, so he's Biohazard Brad. Spreading that COVID around, man. I'm so glad he's here to be the warrior for the store. Someone's gotta be, I guess. I never was, I don't care. Dude, there would be people that would come in without wearing a mask, and no one cared, because I don't get paid enough to intervene, and somehow I'd gone 4 months without getting COVID, so I'm thinking I'm fine. And they're just "Oh, everybody's still wearing masks because of these Chinese flu. Everybody being scared." And everyone would just ignore them. No one would even engage. This wasn't one of them crazy videos where people are throwing carts and shit at each other. They look very awkward because they didn't get an audience. And they look at me expecting me to say "sir," and I'm like, I don't care. Fuck off.
I would end up saying the name. One time, he ended up sneezing on a little girl. And it wasn't one sneeze. The mom...
He tracked down a little girl and sneezed on her. Fuck, dude. Dude, I'm sorry you work at this Kroger. Biohazard Brad.
Grandma weren't happy about that and complained to a manager. Also, something else about Biohazard Brad would be that he was kind of creepy when it came to women. For example, one time when...
Dang, Biohazard Brad is just getting exposed. Get him!
When I was doing greetings, he showed up to clean the foyer.
No
this
destroyer.
This attractive woman wearing a blue dress walks in, and he turns to me and says, "Faceless, did you get a look at that woman's skirt?" I'm thinking to myself, what the I know she's pretty, but that's uncomfortable. There was also one time someone told me that he asked one of our female coworkers if she was wearing a bra. Keep in mind, this wasn't a teen or someone my age.
Fuck, wonder if she did work with White Bowser. Yeah, sounds kind of creepy, I guess.
This was an old woman. Now, I will say that I don't know if he truly did that.
I had a coworker that admitted to me he had a fetish for old women, so now I'm very curious. This guy's stories, I understand what he's laying down.
But I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Alright, next coworker. This guy works at self-checkout. I will refer to him as Minion, because I kid you not, he does not have a neck and looks like one of those minions from Despicable Me. Now,
this guy is just slaying. He's got the hot insults. He's got the scalding tea. Love him.
how would I describe him? Obnoxious. He would always get into people's business. He has gone into full-blown confrontations.
Hey, we're open. We're ready to go. Store's open.
I swear this person caused our coworker to get so worked up. I swear we were going to get a real fight on our hands. It was that heated. I thought we were going to get the main event of next year's WrestleMania. Those two in the steel cage. I'd pay money to see that. Though, I think the worst thing that Minion has done was getting very creepy with one of the girls at self-checkout. Someone who I was friends with and kinda had a thing for, truth be told. I will refer to her as self-checkout bitch, because that is what one of my friends call her. Minion was doing all this simp things, trying to happen multiple times.
Okay, I'm so bad at this. I'm sorry. Okay, wait. You're calling her a bitch. Not you, though. You're doing it because that's what everyone else calls her. You know, if your friends jumped off a bridge, would you call that bridge a bitch, too? like him.
Bitch, because that is what one of my friends call her.
Sorry. I'm medicated. Maybe like him. He's funny.
Minion was doing all this simp things, trying to get with her, like buying her gift cards for Chick-fil-A. Always trying to get up close to her to...
She's his Chick-fil-A. Not open on Sunday. This who Kanye? Is Kanye your store manager?
Even, I kid you not, bought her Astro-themed socks for Christmas. Not to mention, he would get incredibly jealous if she talked to another guy, particularly me. I even told her, if Minion wants to clash horns with me, fine, I will...
Damn. Okay, so him and Minion are fighting over fucking cashier bitches, dude. It's getting real, and he's ready to lock horns. This is just the tea we were in store for.
Beat him senseless. I
Get
will
him!
place them on my shoulders, channel my inner Brock Lesnar, and F5 him into the baby formula case. Minion is like 5 inches shorter.
Don't bomb him into the... When you made this video, it's when the baby formula shortage was going on. How indecent of you.
Than me, and is a rather pudgy looking
Brock Lesnar would get grease all over what remained. Don't.
guy. I'm no Adonis or anything, but that he is a massive pushover. Also, the kicker about him and his creepy unrequited live for self-checkout bitch, she was 20, he was in his 40s. That is wrong on so many levels.
He's just calling it as he sees it. He's based.
Eventually she would talk to HR, and he would end up leaving her alone, for the most part. Next up to the chalk and block would have to be the guy who does the carts in the evening, and let me tell you, this guy's a real wacko.
His fellow cart pusher at night. Oh no. I wonder if these two have had to lock horns.
I shall refer to him as Jarhead. When I
Jarhead.
first meeting him, he tried to convince me that he had Donald Trump's phone number. Yeah, that was a thing. I didn't...
Sorry. Like I said, I'm bad. How dare you? You can't. This ain't the internet. You can't lie about having Donald Trump's phone number in real life. You're just not allowed to do that.
know what he was trying to accomplish with that. Things only got weirder from there. He wrote a note to one of the other baggers saying that he liked them. I wasn't there when it happened, but a lot of people told me about it, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on here?
The heck is going on around here? They're passing notes saying, do you like me, yes or no?
Jarhead has tried to proposition me to go out to lunch with him, as well as a friend of mine who used to work there as well. I never accepted. Neither did...
So he invited you and another coworker out to eat lunch. You didn't accept. You wouldn't sink that low.
my friend. He has even offered to drive me to my car. For the record, I do not park that far. I can get to my car in less than a minute. Makes me remind me of this one time. Jarhead finished his shift at 10 p.m. and I didn't finish mine until 11. He sat in his truck watching me do carts, trying to finish clearing up the lot. I think he eventually left, but when it was time for everyone to go home, he drives up to the front door that we were all going to walk out of and was offering to drive people to their cars.
Okay, it does sound like he is being stalked and hit on by this man Jarhead. He's right to be on guard. Probably good he didn't go to that dinner. Damn.
He asked me, he asked one of the supervisors, hell, he even asked one of the managers. Everyone said no. I went back to my car, turning everything on. Then he pulls up behind my car, blocking me from getting out, and waves at me. He couldn't see my face since my windows are tinted, but I was stunned by what I was witnessing. Then he drives off. Though, believe it or not, that was not my worst encounter with him. I have a story for you that's quite the doozy. A story that I never actually told anybody at Kroger.
I'm not getting much done in grocery store simulator, supermarket simulator. I just opened my store, but I feel like this story is going to be a doozy, so I need to pay the hell attention. We're going in.
Kroger. So, here it is. When I first started, I was a bagger, yes, but I was assigned to do greetings, and that was my whole thing for like 3 months, give or take. Since I was more or less isolated from the other people, since I was at the far door away from everyone else, no one ever told me about Jarhead and his behavior. Then one day he starts talking to me and asking me for my phone number. Deep down, I really didn't want.
Yeah, I think you were being hit on, or they wanted you to be their BFF. Good for this guy.
To give him my number, but unfortunately, I couldn't think of any excuses, so I gave him my number. Yes, I know I was an idiot, but I thought to myself, he's probably not really gonna message me that often. Boy, was I wrong. Jarhead starts calling me. Then when I didn't answer, he would start texting me. When I would answer the text, he would then call me immediately after. And when I answered, the conversation was always so basic, like, how are you doing? How are you? What are you doing? I hate small talk. Things.
This is a doozy. He called you and said hello and had small talk. That's like an invasion of life.
Like that over text are fine, but to be called and having to deal with that irks me in the wrong way. In my personal history when it comes to phone calls, there's only 2 reasons why I do calls. The first is for urgent things that require my immediate attention, or if I made plans to call someone because we haven't talked in several weeks and they know ahead of time that we're gonna call. The worst part is it would be multiple calls a day, every day. He even sent me pictures of the shopping carts being put away. I don't care about that. It's your job. It's expected. You have to have the lot.
You came for users, but you got something else. You're here for a doozy of a story, and I feel like the police should be called. I don't know, like, what? This is the user. This is the victim. Jarhead needs to, like, I don't know, learn some freaking personal space. This is kind of scary. He ain't. The creator of this video, Faceless Opinion, I believe, he's no bitch, though. He stands up for himself. He ain't gonna take it. He'll even take that phone number. He ain't afraid. He'll probably block that guy if he's creepy. He's probably smart enough to stand his ground. He's not gonna be used. He's not gonna be tricked. He's not gonna be manipulated.
Not cleaned. Then I told him to stop. And he did. For like 3 days. Then was back at it again. I blocked him. He never tried contacting me again. He got the message. For some people saying, I should have reported this to HR. I considered it, but it's not like he was sending me sausage pics or anything. Plus, he never contacted me after blocking him. Hell, I don't even think he knows that I blocked him.
This guy's not a user. He blocked somebody that he didn't want to talk to. And thank goodness he saw no penis. I'm glad this story had a happy ending.
It's not that bright, so I didn't feel a need to. Now we get to the person who I would say, this is the one I hate the most at Kroger. And if I told this to anyone else who worked there, they would be surprised that this person is the one I hate. Not any of the people I mentioned beforehand, not the managers, which is pretty obvious I don't like, but this person is the one I can't stand. Let's call her P. Pikachu, because in her own words, she looks like a Pikachu. Now, have you guys ever had to work with a person who always tries to act buddy-buddy with you, but the relationship between you is strictly professional?
Sounds like this guy is fucking popular. Everybody wants to be his friend, give him rides, hang out with him, eat lunch. Like, this is like the popular kid freaking being like, man, I hate being popular. They're all over me. Kudos to you. Like I said, you're standing your ground and you ain't no bitch.
And have no interest in being their friend? Yeah, that's her. I personally find her annoying. She would always ask me bizarre questions, like one time she asked me if I was Arabic. Truth be told, I am one of those people you can't really tell the race of upon first meeting. I've been asked if I was white, black, Italian, Mexican, Jewish even, but never Arabic. Then you have her just not being.
It was one thing when he was asked if he was all those ethnicities, but Arabic? Never. Never has he ever been asked if he was Arabic before. Are you kidding him? Are you kidding him? Don't.
Being good at her job. Like one time, someone spilled their soup and it was all over the floor. She waited like 20 minutes before calling someone to clean that up. I was standing in a bowl of chicken noodle soup for 20 freaking minutes.
Oh no.
Then one time, there was this big order, and I had still quite a lot of things to bag. Then Pikachu hands me the scanner to scan all the drinks that were under the cart. It was a
Treating you like a fucking slave, giving you a scanner and saying, here boy, get down there and scan that pop. I feel you, man. Fucking call that bitch Pikachu and that bitch cashier. Fucking you're too good for this store, honestly. Put on your shades and get out of here.
A lot of drinks down there, and took me like 2, maybe 3 minutes. 4 at most. When I stood back up, all those items weren't bagged. She literally did not bag a single one of them and expected me to do all of that too, even though she has her own personal bag rack right next to her, and I had to do her job of scanning all those drinks. As irritating as that is, I think Pikachu became more grating after self-checkout bitch left. To make a long story short, she got a new job elsewhere and was leaving. I confess my.
Remember, he's not calling her a bitch. Her name is self-checkout bitch because his coworkers called her self-checkout bitch. Faceless Opinion's a good boy.
Feelings to her.
Does no wrong.
Feel the same way. It sucked, but it is what it is. Then Pikachu starts getting more involved in my business, asking me questions about
fucking Pikachu and his business.
I answered them, but then she starts asking me the questions again, like I have to answer the same question 4 times within the space of 15 minutes. What the hell? I'm not a big fan of repeating myself. Sure, I will repeat myself if I didn't come off as clear and need to further explain something, but I made myself perfectly clear when talking to her. So it comes off to me that you are either stupid, have a listening problem, or are doing this on purpose, and I don't know which gets on my nerves more. Then you have her being all like, faceless, self-checkout bitch is here. You should go talk to her. Have you seen her yet? In my mind, I'm trying to get over her. The last thing I want to do is.
She got bitches in on him too, dude. Am I sure this is like, I don't even know who like is attractive on YouTube. Is it like fucking Logan Paul's fucking YouTube from when he was like 17 or something? Everybody wants a piece of this guy, dude. This is what the white Bowser wanted, because like this guy's life is a fucking harem anime. One that like doesn't discriminate against gender. Like there's all these people in all these departments wanting a piece of him. They're all into him and he just ain't got time. He's just trying to do his best greeting job possible. But these fucking cashier bitches making him scan pops and whatnot. This man.
Talk with the person who rejected me, but no, she's keeping her name in her mouth. Though the thing that truly got under my skin was out of the blue, that self-checkout bitch starts texting me saying that she heard from somebody I was trying to find her on social media. That is completely false. Besides, I don't even use social media. I told her as much.
He's been falsely accused. It's getting real.
I even asked her who told her that. She didn't tell me who, but I'm 99% sure that was Pikachu, since she likes to keep sticking her nose in my damn.
Dun, dun, dun. This is reminding me of like a Reddit post. Like I would listen to this guy Redx narrate like neckbeard stories from r/neckbeards, I guess. And like people would always make up names for people in the story, and that's what this is reminding me of. Like there was like a fortune Nookie, and it would be weird to hear these stories and be like, and then Nookie said, like that's what. Like this sounds like Reddit made in a YouTube video with this Kroger parking lot. I wonder if this is his Kroger. I mean, they all look the fucking same.
Business. I didn't confront her about this due to the fact I didn't have evidence, but it is obvious she was the one who did it. So yeah, I hate Pikachu. I told this to...
He means it. But he means it. You can tell he hates her, but he isn't ethical. He knows he has no evidence and he has no case, so he's just gonna have to take the lickings, but he hates it.
A friend of mine, and she told me that Pikachu probably likes me. My response to that was, I would rather eat broken glass than hook up with her. I don't like talking to her, nor being around her. Whenever she tries to talk to me, I just straight out ignore her. A side note, but have any of you guys seen those Kroger commercials where they're talking about how fresh their produce is? Yeah, that couldn't be further from the truth.
You can't be giving away secrets like this. You know that's not true. You know Kroger is at a high quality, and if any fruits have any brown spots or anything, they get thrown away. And by thrown away, I mean they get turned into pig slop, so it's actually not wasteful, because pigs will eat anything. We're giving food to the pigs that'll probably you'll one day eat. Circle of corporate life. You know, I forgot what we were fucking talking about. Oh yeah, I'm worried for his life, because like, no one got fucking... How the fuck do you expect them to patrol every fucking fruit? Literally check every fucking fruit when they've got to refill watermelon pallets and bullshit like that all day. God, when I started there, they had to cut their own fruit salads and whatnot. Like, still, it doesn't mean you can just put the secrets on blast like this, my dude.
I can't even begin to count the number of times I had to send something back to produce because it was wilting, beginning to turn brown, rotten, or it was damaged, bruised, or cracked in some way. But there was even this one time, this lady came in returning one of those prepackaged salads because there were bugs in it, and she didn't even open it. Then you have the containers that some of these fruits go into. So
I have bugs in my food. I will never send food back at a restaurant. I just don't have it in me. But if I got bugs on my fucking groceries, yeah, that's the limit. The limit, like that guy was ranting had against his phone. That'll be my limit for that.
cheap, they fall apart and bust open easily with no warning. Then you have blueberries rolling all over the place. The produce department's a clown show. FDA approved my ass. Though I will say that I don't know if that is the case with all Krogers, but I feel like it is worth mentioning nonetheless. So if you do buy produce from Kroger, just be mindful of what it is you are purchasing, because many of the customers don't pay attention to what they grab, and it is always the cashier who tells them.
Faceless Opinion, you don't work anymore. Fuck, you don't work there anymore. Fuck customers.
Hey, this doesn't look good. You may want to go get another one. Word of advice. I feel like I've had some pretty bad experiences while working there. The biggest thing that comes to mind would have to be the time where I nearly got hit by a car while I was in the parking lot doing carts. In the parking lot, we have like 3 stop signs before you reach one of the doors. Well, not stop signs per se, but it is marked that you have to stop there since the door that this happened to be at, which was the pharmacy side door, has this little outside window you can talk to the pharmacist. You know, makes sense. I was hauling a train of carts, making my way to the door. This car speeds by, ignoring all 3 stops, and nearly crashes into me. The worst part of the whole thing, this isn't even the first time that's happened. Twice. This has happened to me on 2 different occasions. The exact same way and the same door. I hate doing carts. They even made me do it when it was raining down hard. Sure, they gave me a poncho, but it was cheap and it was impossible to put on properly. Looked like a condom. Not to mention, those carts were...
I shed my tears for you, my friend.
disgusting. People leave the nastiest of things in there. Here are my top 5. They are used face masks, open beer bottles, fast food containers with half a meal still in there, chucked corn, and a half-eaten banana. Though the things I found in those carts don't
These people are filthy. Like, there was the video of like all the liquor bottles in the cart earlier. Like, who does this? I agree, sir.
compare to the things I've seen in that bathroom. I walked into the restroom one time to wash my hands because I just finished doing carts. I open the door and I see this homeless guy with his pants down, standing in front of the mirror, wiping his ass. That was unsettling. It was the worst thing I've ever seen in that
I'm sorry that happened to you, sir. Genuinely.
bathroom. Gives me nightmares to this day. The second worst thing that happened when I was in there would be that one of the stalls was broken and someone took a dump in the urinal. Let's just say I know full well what that person ate beforehand. Don't worry, I will spare you the details of that. Though there was one time I went to the restroom, and this was during the 2020 election, and the person in the stall was listening to a Joe Biden speech. It was weird, but it got a chuckle out of me. What other things happened to me during my time at Kroger? I got heartbroken. Took me a while to get over that. No thanks to a certain person.
Okay, so that's, as we all know with all harem animes, there'll be like 5 or 6 bitches, but like, he'll always get with the main girl. So of course he was with someone. That's why he had to swat Cashier Bitch away and Pikachu and all them, because he had a girl, but I bet she broke his heart. I bet she left for college. I don't know. Let's find out.
Pikachu. I've had a friend of mine essentially ghost me. This friend was very charismatic and would
Okay, I don't know if I missed that or not. So he was in a relationship with Pikachu. Got it.
act as a hype man. He would always say endearing things to me. He would always call me a certain word. He's black, by the way, and when he says it to me...
His friend's black, by the way. So you know that I'm not racist, not that race has been brought into this conversation about Kroger not once, but my friend is...
It was always in a positive manner. Let me think of a way to censor this. Yo, my buddy Faceless here. He is a real homie. He is all about that homie stuff. What's up,
What?
big dog? The big homie in this place.
Too high for this part.
Stuff like that. Then he gets a new job and leaves. And for like the last week before he left, he would always call out and skip work. Then fast forward 2 months later, he and another person who left the store, for added context, this person who was with him was a supervisor and he quit and went to Walmart. My friend did the exact same thing. He literally quit his...
Fucking traitors. Fucking how dare they. Kroger, unlike Walmart came and like destroyed small town America, don't you know? Like, wiped out all the mom and pop businesses, making us sell out and work for corporations. But then along came Kroger, and Kroger said instead of just stealing business from the mom and pop stores, we're just gonna buy the mom and pop stores. So they're kind of, like the indie video game developer getting sued by it. No, I'm kidding. Fuck Kroger. It doesn't fucking matter. Just kidding.
His job the same time as him, and both went to the same Walmart. He literally followed him there.
Oh yeah, fucking traitor. Kroger's got a union, by the way, and it protects your fucking job all the time. Like, the only way you're getting fired from there is to, like, actually steal something, to be perfectly honest with you. So, like, going to Walmart's stupid. But at Walmart, they get to wear whatever they want. They just got to put a vest on it. And now I heard you definitely get to wear whatever you want, and you just get a name tag. Like, I am so pro fucking... Fuck not school uniforms, what the fuck? Work uniforms used to be the ugliest blue Kroger polo shirt. Ew.
There. Anyhow, those two were talking to the floor manager for like 20 minutes. I come up to talk to my friend, and he barely talks to me. Yes, I'll admit that I was busy, but he spent 20 minutes talking to the floor manager, who no one likes, not even him. We'll talk to her, but will barely give me a minute of his time. I was basically the first person he interacted with when he came to this place, and I thought we were real close. But nope, he wants to follow his ex-supervisor to another store and try to schmooze up to the person that he doesn't even like. I know he was always a people pleaser.
Like, so in the beginning we were talking about Kroger management, but really all this has been like personal stuff, like his own personal beef, and none of it even really seems work related, as some people would say. What is going on around here?
But that's just pathetic, man. Now, did I have some good times when I was there? Sure I did. It wasn't all doom and gloom. The one thing that I was gonna miss the most would be the tips. I like earning a little extra pocket money. I mean, who doesn't? I am also gonna miss the variety of snacks there, because there was a fair share of things that I never tried before I worked at Kroger. For example,
It was all about the snacks at the end of the day. This story has a happy ending, everybody.
Snapple. I never had it before now. Now it's one of my favorite drinks. Or fudge brownie M&Ms. Those things are so good. Let me tell you, delicious. One of my favorite candies. But enough about the M&Ms. There were a fair share of things that I liked because of Kroger. Surprisingly. There was also coworkers that I do genuinely like who didn't treat me like crap or used me or weren't obnoxious. I'm still in contact with a person who I used to work alongside with, and we get along great. He is a good guy. And 10 to 1, I would go back just to visit a handful of people, assuming that they haven't gotten fed up with all the BS and left. Overall, my Kroger experience was not great. If you are considering working there or currently do, don't. If you shop there, might I recommend going somewhere else. Not affect you. What else?
Oh god, I messed up again. He's not wrong.
Surprisingly, there was also coworkers that I do genuinely like who didn't treat me like crap or used me or weren't obnoxious. I'm up there, might I recommend going somewhere else. Not a good place. Don't let those cringy commercials fool you. Now, do I come off as
Why
a
would they?
disgruntled employee? Yeah, I am. I won't deny it. I am.
This is important. I need my browser for a second. This is important. So, I don't know what commercials he's talking, but do you all know what the Cremojis are? Kroger. Cremoji. Images. It's time for you to learn about the Cremojis. There's one in the thumbnail. These motherfuckers. And now this is kind of funny. This is true. Kroger spent millions of dollars on these fuckers for a goddamn advertising firm. This is why we don't get no bonuses anymore. This is why we don't get good discounts. We don't get the 50% off coupons anymore. Because Kroger spent all their fucking budget on this goddamn garbage. And it makes me so mad. Because, like, they don't look good. They look like AI, and that's a sad thing. AI didn't make these. Well, maybe it did. I don't know, but, like... No, I don't think it did, because they would look better, to be perfectly honest. This bitch over here with the apple... I just don't... I hate them, but... We came here to see if there was Kroger Cremoji. No, we can't. For my... Back to it.
Disgruntled. And the point of this video
Almost
was
done.
a means of venting out my frustrations. I had to deal with this for over a year, and it took a toll on me
Hey, I'm glad we could both vent our frustrations out together.
mentally. And the more I go on, the more things that come to mind that I could talk about, because there is so much more. But I'm gonna wrap things up. Some of you may think that some of the stuff I said is so absurd that didn't really happen. Let me assure you that everything I said, in fact, happened. If you're not convinced, all I have to say is, even
I don't think he lied about a damn thing. This man, he's an honest man who just wanted to do a good day at Kroger. And then came these fucking self-checkout bitches. I got one more video lined up for this subject. And we might actually even leave the subject to Kroger. I don't know, because we need to talk about Zach Celtic. He's got things to say about Kroger as well.
All right, it's one of those types of videos again, but this is definitely a special kind of video. This this is a special kind of video, and I'm just gonna say this. Kroger, fuck you. And, well, in particular,
Fuck yes.
the fucking Kroger that my friend Nicholas works at. For literally saying that, taking time off to go and mourn on the anniversary of his grandmother's death, to say that isn't a good reason to take time off from work. Like,
Continue. That's an unfortunate freeze frame. I had something to say and I'm distracted by the rage.
that is fucking vile and disgusting. And my thoughts are with you, brother. Like, seriously, my thoughts are with you. And he said this in our group chat, in our podcast chat. And that's fucking vile and disgusting.
Reminder to self, he has a podcast.
Like that's so fucking selfish and fucking vile. To say that, like, that's just fucked up. That's despicable. Like, who the fuck is running this joint? Seriously, who the fuck is running this joint? Who the fuck would be so selfish?
I'd be raging to this music with them. Let's go.
Should. To spread your grandmother's ashes and to mourn on the anniversary of her.
I mean, honestly, though, if it's that big of a deal, they could just fucking quit and just fucking come back and work there later. It's a goddamn retail job, like. But this is what we're all here to vent. This is a Kroger safe space. Let it out, buddy. And I love that you accompanied it with music. That's just perfect.
Passing away, to say that is not a good reason. Anybody who says that, who's in a higher up position, and said something like that, I question your fucking conscience, if you even fucking have any. Because that's fucking vile and despicable. That is fucking vile. That is so selfish. Like, that's just fucking selfish on a whole nother level. Like, that's just so fucked up. And I don't blame anybody who would deal with something like that. If they just said right then and there, I'll either put in my 2 weeks notice or I'll just fucking quit. I'll go fucking find somewhere else that actually isn't so fucking selfish. And it sucks because Steven actually worked at Kroger. He actually fucking worked at Kroger before. And yeah, sure, they fucked around with his hours, but I don't know what Kroger's like for other people out there, but for this to happen to Nicholas, to happen to someone that I dearly care about, someone that I deeply care about, as a friend and as a colleague.
I'm not clear on what's going on, really. If he works at Kroger or his friend Nicholas works at Kroger and his friend Nicholas, like, didn't go to work because of a grandma's funeral and he's so upset about it that he's gotta, air out someone's business on YouTube. It's cool. Like, I'm here to listen once again. Kroger safe space.
For this to happen, this fucking pisses me off, and that's disgusting. They need to go, and these people should fucking resign in disgrace. Because this is disgusting. This is despicable. It's so fucking selfish. Corrupt, corporate, greedy fucking bastards. It's like, oh, no, you shouldn't have to take time off. Take time off to mourn someone in your family and spread their ashes and mourn them on the anniversary of them passing away.
You can tell he's a user because he's gonna repeat, like, the same thing 7 times. Let's see here if we're gonna... Okay, we went to 355. Let's see if we can go a moment and Grandma's ashes is gonna get mentioned. Well, his friend's grandma's ashes, not his. He has no dead people involved in this.
But has she passed away? And the funeral was on the wake or the funeral or the spreading her ashes was on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday? You bet your fucking...
We got 4 seconds in.
Ass I would go and I would fucking take time off. And if my fucking job said, oh, that's not reasonable. Well, actually, I'm not sure, but...
They'd let you take work off for a funeral. I don't know. Different things, different places. Let's see.
And I wish you well. I wish your family well as also. But those motherfuckers, I hope that nothing like that happens to them. Because imagine if they
still got 2 minutes left
from work.
Grandma's ashes, how many seconds?
Walk in someone else's shoes. All the people out there that are so fucking goddamn selfish and only think about themselves. Walk in someone else's shoes.
Good
Something
point.
like that happens to you, I swear to God, I hope it doesn't happen to you. Because imagine if you needed to take time off.
Imagine if you
Wishing
did.
and praying that you didn't do someone like this and stoop this low. Fuck you. Fuck people like that. Fuck bosses, co-workers, or any people that are that fucking selfish. Fuck them. Fuck selfish people. Fuck greedy people. Fuck selfishness and fuck greed. Fuck these assholes. But anyway, that's about all I wanted to say for now. I wanted to make this little side rant. It's a little bit of a video, but it's a big rant. Because it's in solidarity with my dear friend.
You made the same point like 3 times.
Nicholas, and good friend of this
I'm sure more. I skipped like minutes ahead.
channel as well. So, I wish you and I wish your family well. And those fucking bastards that did Nicholas like this, they can fuck themselves. You can all go fuck yourselves. Anyways, see you all in the next one. This is Zach the Celtics guy making this little side rant that is a big rant. And I will see you all tomorrow at 7 p.m. in my live stream. Look out for it. This is Zach the Celtics guy saying thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Tomorrow at 7 p.m., more videos and other stuff in the works. Stay tuned for more. Catch you all in the next one. Stay safe, stay well, stay classy, and keep fighting and keep on rocking. Till next time, see you in the next one. Peace out, and so long.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a really clean, really smooth outro right there. That was... It's like he was stuck on the same points over and over again. Like, we get it. That sucks for your friends. And then, like, here comes the outro, and it's concise and to the point, but keeps you hanging. That was pretty good. I want to see more from him. Anybody who's like, I got something to say about Kroger, though, and gets the rage music going, though, they got my attention. He's doing podcasts on Nazis in Ukraine. I don't know. My brain's not smart enough to process fucking politics right now. He's got a rant on 3 a.m. YouTube content. Hey, it's coming full circle because that was J Station's thing. 3 a.m. Let's see what his take on it is.
Hey guys, it's 3 a.m. Oh my god.
Sorry that I checked my notifications. How unprofessional. We are here to find out about 3 a.m., which is 2 hours away.
God, it's 3 a.m. Oh my god, don't call me at 3 a.m. It's dark in here and I'm scared, man. Oh my god, what should I do? Oh my god, it's 3 a.m. Oh my god, it's 3 a.m. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
It's not funny.
Oh my god, it's 3 a.m. So you know what that means. Don't call Sonic at 3 a.m. Don't call this one at 3 a.m. Don't call Duck with a hat at 3 in the morning.
I mean, this was basically like why the 6-year-olds like J Station.
Sleeping. Do I fucking do that? Like, honestly, on this channel, do I fucking do that? No, I don't, because, I'm a crazy mofo, and I make this channel into a crazy thing and everything, but am I so fucking devoid of brain cells to where I'm gonna make a don't call this one at fucking 3 a.m.? No, I don't do that. You know why? Because I'm not a fucking complete idiot. I mean...
I would think you wouldn't do it because that trend was like 6 years ago. You do you, it's your YouTube channel.
I'm not a total idiot when it comes to making 3 a.m. shit. You know, like, 'cause I'm not a total fucking moron. Maybe not completely, but yeah, you know. Anyway, what's up, everybody? It's Zach the Celtics guy.
John Tron's brother, no. On some hard times. Okay, so it was like last video, the buzzword was grandma's ashes. What should the buzzword be this time? Think fucking moron is gonna be my choice.
Yeah, quite an intro for you guys. Yeah, do I sit here and do I make content like that at 3 a.m.? No, I don't do that because I'm not a fucking moron. Who fucking makes 3 a.m. content and thinks that it's fucking good? A complete fucking moron, that's who. No one in their right mind likes
Fucking J Station, bro. Oh, fucking moron. Ding, ding, ding. Got one. We'll get another one in less than 30 seconds.
fucking 3 a.m. content because it's so fucking stupid. Because the fact that 3 a.m. content is it's believable. How is it believable in any way, shape, and form? How is making 3 a.m. fucking content believable? How can you believe that shit is actually at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning? What? Well, you're sitting up there watching fucking...
Are you telling me that... But the thumbnail said 3 a.m. They fucking said 3 a.m., so they had to have been... It was dark. It was dark. It had to be 3 a.m. This guy is ruining the whole thing. Thumbnails on YouTube don't fucking lie, dude. They rent this guy that has a weird misshapen skull to unhinge his jaw when they need an epic look at this thumbnail.
Stephen Colbert and watching other fucking lamestream outlets like that. Which, by the way, I'm going to get into. I'm going to fucking ream them as well. But 3 a.m. content. Don't watch Stephen Colbert at 3 in the morning. Better yet, don't call him at 3 in the morning either. Yeah, because that's really fucking believable. As if these assholes are really calling people at 3 in the morning. Yeah, as if they're actually calling Sonic at 3 in the morning. As if they're calling...
Are you fucking telling me that J Station and company who did these 3 a.m. videos weren't really talking to Sonic the Hedgehog? I quite recall when J Station looked at his smartphone and it would say, "You're getting a call from Mickey Mouse." And there would be a very high-pitched voice on the other side saying he was gonna fuck up J Station. All the kids would be like, "Oh no, J Station's gonna get beat up by Mickey Mouse, oh no." Are you fucking telling me that J Station birthed Sonic the Hedgehog out of an egg, I'll have you know. He dyed that bitch blue. Oh no, Sonic's the fastest thing alive, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know if they really talked to Sonic the Hedgehog, though. Who am I to fucking say?
Sonic the motherfucking Hedgehog at 3 a.m. As if they're calling Stephen King at 3 in the morning. As if they're calling, oh my God, as if they're calling someone from the fucking dead. Oh yeah, totally, man. Yeah, totally, man. That's what we're doing, right? Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's totally what we're doing, man. Because, yeah, as if it's really fucking believable. I have a fucking thing of butter right here. Oh, man. It's about as believable as this. Is this really a stick of butter? Does this really look like a stick of butter? I don't think so, but except I want to fucking whack fucking productions.
How did we get here, my man? 3 a.m. I get the 3 a.m. videos were kind of cringy, but enough to get out a stick of butter and wield it before us, threatening and sharing your anger. It wasn't worth it, man.
Fucking head and anyone else who makes 3 a.m. content, cause you gotta be a fucking moron. It's I don't know what's worse, Go Anime or that. Go Anime fucking is trash. But what is this shit? What is 3 a.m.?
Oh man, shots fired at the fucking Caillou's grounded fucking Teen Titans Go bootleg fucking shit. Oh man.
Oh boy, 3. Oh, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna sit there and eat the fucking butter. Oh boy, 3 a.m. Oh, am I gonna sit here and eat this fucking butter at 3 in the morning? Boy, you know I'm fucking pissed. You know I've had it with shit when my fucking Boston accent comes out and I'm totally devoid of...
What does butter have to do with this? I'm so confused.
Ours. When my Massachusetts accent comes out, it's completely devoid of ours. But, yeah, 3 a.m. content. Oh, boy, 3 a.m. Except, wait a minute, this doesn't taste like butter. I still can't believe it's not butter.
Funny joke. hyphen reference. This video has got like 9 more minutes.
God, dude, what the fuck is the point of that? 3 a.m. content is not fucking good. That's number one. Number two, it's phony, it's fake, it's cliche.
That's why no one watches it anymore. Okay, is there any new points brought up in 812, Alex?
When was the last time Stephen Colbert made someone, made like this great joke that, oh, he was so funny. Oh.
Based.
That's right, because he's fucking not. Now, who's the other one? Now, what other late night talk show we got? We got fucking Bill Maher, who fucking sucks Zionist cock. The fucking...
We're bringing Israel-Palestine into the...
Bill Maher, I'll be here, I'll be there, I'll be here. They fucking talking about these fucking 50 billion places that he's gonna do his stand-up in. It's like fucking Bill Maher, fucking Bill Bare Ass in the end of every fucking show, because that's what he looks like. He looks like a fucking bare ass cheeks on a screen. That's what he looks like.
Once again, how did we get here?
No wonder my grandfather started calling him Bill Bare Ass, because that's what he is. Like, for two fucking bare ass cheeks on a screen. That's what he looks like. I'll be here, I'll be there, I'll be here, I'll be in Hawaii, that's what it is, man. Like, who can watch that and think that he's good? Or anything. Like, how are any of these people? They're not. They are not. Whatever happened to the days when comedy used to be funny? Remember those? Just like
There are gonna be some hot fucking takes coming. I can feel it. Let's go.
sitcoms. Yeah, sitcoms funny nowadays. Fucking How I Met Your Mother and fucking all those other dumbass shows, Mike and Molly and fucking Modern Family. None of those shows are fucking funny. They're stupid. How are any of those fucking stupid shows like that? How are they fucking funny? Sitcoms nowadays. Yeah, it's like what? We're gonna have the 5 billionth reboot. We're gonna have another reboot. Yeah. Let's reboot. Let's reboot fucking Sanford and Son. Let's reboot Three's Company and change it to Threesome Company or some shit. Yeah, let's do that. Fuck.
John Tron's younger brother really needs to chill the fuck out.
There's no originality anymore. Just like with 3 a.m. content, late night talk shows, sitcoms, all this fucking shit, none of it is good. There's nothing original or good about any of it. There's just not. There's not. None of it is good. I'm telling you. Nah, if you want real entertainment, like, the way you gotta go is you gotta go to YouTube. Come to my channel. We welcome you with open arms. We bring the left and the right together to fight the...
It's true. I'm here. I'm with you. I did subscribe to this channel. I'm in this.
Establishment, and we talk about all that stuff, which, by the way, I'm going to get into in a separate video after this one, so stay tuned. What is good about 3 a.m. content? What is good about any of this stuff? Nothing. That's...
And we've brought it all back.
What? Because there's no originality. There's none of it. And no one watches fucking cable anymore. Okay? You see over here, you see the TV that I've got right here? I don't know if you can see it or not, but you see the TV I have over there? You know what I use the TV... That's fucking loud. Sorry about that. You know what I use my TV for? I use it to play PS5. I use it to play video games. That's what I use it for.
Can you believe that he's a gamer?
I use the TV to play video games. If I just feel like sitting down and watching a show, I'll just go on to streaming service. I'll watch some YouTube videos, or I'll use it to watch Paramount Plus, or I'll use it to watch HBO Max, or I'll use it to watch Amazon Prime or Freebie, whatever the name of their streaming services, to watch...
Yeah, fucking all of them.
My daily dose of Judge Judy or Tribunal Justice or any of the other good shows that they have on there. That's what it's for. That's where all the stuff is. Because on those platforms, not only do they have all the good old shows from back in the day, but at least anything that's on there now is stuff that's worth watching. There's no creativity or anything on cable anymore. YouTube's
Okay, and then now we're back to cable TV and the death of comedy. Bring it home.
I can literally just watch Pluto TV, because I got Pluto TV on my PS5.
Yeah, you know what? So you don't have to watch 3 a.m. content. Alright, I want to see what else Zach the Celtics has. I'm invested. Though I do jump around because he does tend to repeat himself, so I wonder if he does better on his podcast and whatnot, but I cannot be bothered to hear about Western imperialism on Syria today. It's really weird. There's a lot of politics. And he's at Zach the Ranting Guy. What's going on here?
Alexa, RFK Jr.
No, not shorts. He's recording his grandmother. What's going on? He did mention he did love he loves the Judge Judy and General Mills. Okay, videos, not shorts. Yeah, he's got... Okay, so remember, he just ranted at 3 a.m. Fucking moron he was throwing around. And on the same day, he's uploading, like, politic videos?
Mr. Speaker, Madam President, Mr. Chief Justice, honorable members of the House, Senate.
Like, that's all it is. It's kind of weird. Go Anime is garbage. It's not funny and it never will be.
On this channel, because that's just what I do. About, you know what I'm getting sick and tired of, and you know what stuff fucking pisses me off? And it's stuff that's either, it could be a popular or an unpopular opinion, and I simply don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about any of it. But I'm going to come out here and I'm going to say it, because we have actually discussed this on live streams before and whatnot, but I'm going to say it right now with regards to this. This fucking go animate Caillou. Now, what is this fucking garbage on my screen, you might ask? It's just one of these little fucking online cartoons about you're fucking grounded. Oh, you're fucking grounded. Oh my God. Caillou stole his mommy's car and stole his mommy's prescription pills and was convicted of an underage DUI. Now he is grounded. Oh my God.
Okay. I'm gonna be looking at Mr. Zach Celtics another day because I can't even process Caillou's grounded right now. I'm not gonna lie. Think I'm gonna be wrapping it up for now. I do not think that was bad for the very first thing. Not bad at all. As you can see, my I don't know, we can wrap it up with some grocery store talk. I don't know, we can at least get through this day. I'm gonna play this game. I put this in gaming, so we've got a game. There's just something fascinating about people like Alex, and I'm no better. I made a whole stream with one viewer crying about Kroger and how I'm a crazy person, so I'm no different. Like, I get this, right? But just the rage, and then that one guy who talked about, like, Pikachu and, like, throwing his women drama all out there. What the hell am I doing? Oh, yeah. So I want 15,000. I'm not spending any more. Like, I won't make it drop once I get 15,000. I'm putting limits. I am saving money. I'm learning how to play this game. I'm winding down from the users. Peter Griffin was quoted. It was a fun night. We learned. What did we learn? This is just all it's about. Just sometimes you go to check out and you buy things and then there's trash on the ground. And then someone has to throw it away and there might be hobos and they might rob us. So I'm going to quit after working here for one day. Go work at Dollar General where I definitely will be stabbed and then I'll appreciate Kroger. But really you shouldn't because, like, distro's bullshit. They don't let you make displays pretty. You're stuck with the dumb shit they send you that doesn't even sell well at your store sometimes. And then it's like, don't work overtime, please. But the district manager's coming in, so work overtime, make the store pretty. Fuck that shit. But I be here at the cash register slinging my fake groceries. You know what's good about the fake fucking groceries? There's no Karens. Like, they have not programmed Karens into this game yet, could you imagine? Apparently, shoplifters and shit is coming up next. Like, I don't know how you'd program them to just get fucking aggro because there's not enough wine, I guess. Like, if your liquor starts going empty, okay, I got 15407, I can pay my bills. I can pay my bills. Anyway. Thank you for joining.